Hello. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay. We are back. Welcome back to the channel. If you are um, coming back, if you're new here, hi, hello. My name's Nikki, and you've stumbled upon my channel called Narrative Nikki because I like to play games in story mode or easy mode or narrative mode or whatever the hell you want to call it. I don't play games to be stressed out. I play games to have fun and get lost in the lore. So that's what we're doing here today. We are currently in the middle of our Dragon Age Inquisition run. We have finally made it to Skyhold, and I'm super excited. We did a little bit of Skyhold last stream, but we have not yet explored all that Skyhold has to offer. So we are going to do some more chatting with our friends in Skyhold today, do a couple of other things in Skyhold, and then I am having some like on and off weather here today, so we're just gonna hope that stream doesn't drop out if I lose power because that's a possibility. And power grid, not great over here. Hi, Micah. Hello, hello. Are you excited to Skyhold today? I am. I'm excited to Skyhold. My favorite place. And it's fun and it's ever changing. And I just love it. Okay, so and hi Ray. Ray's here too. Yay. Let me just okay, good. Chat showing up. Love that. I had my scenes out of order the last couple times, so I just want to make sure everyone's good to go here. I know we won't be able to hear game. Didn't know we were in Skyhold. Yeah. Um, we progressed quite a bit. Last time we managed to do one of our main quests, and then after that main quest, you end up in Skyhold. So that's where we are. And I'm glad you're feeling well too, Micah. I'm sorry. I know you're sick a lot, and I get that, and I sympathize. I'm so sorry. Being sick is never fun. Um, okay, so really quick. This may or may not matter. I don't know. But when I'm watching back my streams, I'm noticing there's some quality issues. I have made some adjustments both in game and also with my streaming software. It may come down to my internet upload speed, but I'm gonna see if this fixes anything first. Um, it's fine when we're not in those high render areas where we're running around with all the scenery, right? So I've made my adjustments to that. Quality on those is going to be set to low. Hopefully the game still looks very pretty, and I'm hoping that helps. But I don't like to have quality issues. I want it to be nice to look at when you guys are watching. So hopefully that fixes it. If not, then I guess I will have to call my internet provider and see if we can fix my upload speed. It's fine if I'm doing one or the other, right? It's great. Great speed, not an issue. But if I'm streaming and gaming at the same time, it's we're putting it to the test. We'll just put it that way. So hopefully playback will be a little better this time. If not, I know what to do. So also I will probably make a separate post about this, but I know I am mainly an RPG channel, but I also love a good life sim game. And there is a new life sim game coming out on May 25th. I believe that's next Monday, Memorial Day for us here in the States. It's called Paralives. It's very Sims coded. And I am mega pumped about this. And I might pick, it's not going to probably become like a big series like this is, but I think either on like Saturday evenings or possibly Sunday mornings, I might be adding Paralives to the channel because it's looks really fun and I love The Sims. I know there's a lot of controversy with The Sims right now. It is what it is. I don't like it any more than anybody else does, but I spent a lot of money on the game, so I play the game, right? And I will continue to play the game because I like the game. Doesn't mean I can give them any more money until they figure their lives out. But I am going to give Paralives my money because I want to give them a whirl. It looks like a really good game. So maybe be looking for Paralives on Sundays on stream. So anyway, announcements are over. Let's get going because we have Skyhold to do. I don't know what else we'll get to today. We'll see. could be a short stream because I might lose power. So let's see what we can do. Let's go to playtime. Let me turn my desktop audio on so you guys can hear what's going on. And then let's go. Okie dokie. As you can see, our Inquisitor has gotten a glow up. She has her pretties on. Nice pretty dress. And I've given her a nice new hairstyle. She's in her glow up era. Okay, so pretty dress. Glow up era. Okay, so we're right now on top of the battlements here. I wanted to like start here, even though nothing we need to do is over here. Because this view, I mean, come on, just look at the view. It's just so pretty. The pretty mountains, right? Look at this. This is what we get to look at. And then there's like a frozen lake down there. Looks like there's a little like encampment or like little city down there. And then there's that big mountain. We are like literally in between and on top of some mountains. It's so pretty. And then look, we're just literally like surrounded by them. And look how big this place is. I mean, it's freaking huge. We obviously have the restrictions of the game. There's still a lot to look at. Yes, so pretty. Still a lot to look at, right? But we won't obviously get to go, like, I don't think there's anything over here, like, unless that's my room. That might be my room over that way, but I don't know. Lots of balconies to look off of, but it's just so pretty, you know? So I just wanted to start up here because it's very pretty. Okay, so where we currently are is on the battlement area of the, like, sort of like the main part. I'm gonna head down here. Let me know if for some reason you cannot hear.
Haven was a cock-up, Herald,
Talking.
Inquisitor. But you did right by me, and others. We'll pay you back.
Thanks, pal. So last stream we had part of our, ooh, geez, elbowed my desk. Last stream part of our mission was to rescue the inhabitants of Haven because Corypheus showed up and showed out and burnt the damn place up with his little dragon man. And then we had to take him out by burying the place in snow with an avalanche caused by a trebuchet. So that will be in last stream if you want to see how all of that happened. But during all of that chaos, we have to rescue Segret, who was the guy who was selling things. We had to rescue Harriet, which was the blacksmith. I think Dennett saved himself because he's here. And then he's the horse master we recruited in the hinterlands. And then Minev and Adon, who's this guy, the potions guy, and then the lady that we turn in all the animal things to. The creature lady. And then Thren, we saved them. They were out, the requisitions officer. And then who else did we save? I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So we had to save all of them. And I had to look at a little guide because I've always missed Segret. So the guide got us through. And then here's Scout Harding. I don't remember if we talked to Harding last time or not, so we're going to talk to Harding. Because why not?
Going well, I hope?
Let's see.
So, who's Scout Harding, really?
Me? Oh, I'm no one. Lived near Redcliffe all my life. Herded sheep for my neighbor. When the Inquisition came through my village, I helped by telling them everything I knew about the area. Then I signed on. Wanted to see the world before it was swallowed up by that thing out there.
Shouldn't you be out there, scouting?
In a bit. We're in Skyhold for supplies and a change of personnel. Not me, though. Indispensable.
What's been going on?
That strange boy came in with an armful of chickens. You're looking after him, right?
Also, we got Stabby Boy last stream. So that'll be a good one to watch. But we have Stabby Boy now. We have Cole. And we did talk to him, learn a little bit more about him last stream at the end of stream when we were talking to everyone. So, now that it's out, now that we've already done it, I can tell you, Cole is a spirit that embodied, like, took human form, basically. And his storyline sort of plays out through this, is like whether or not he will remain mostly spirit or he will remain mostly human. It's a very different kind of thing than possession. Yes, stabby boy. It's a very different kind of thing than possession. It even perplexed Solus a little bit, which is difficult to do. So, um, which we'll understand why that perplexed Solus, towards the middle to end of Veilguard. So not yet. Really not yet. Not even in this game will we understand really why that perplexed him. But yeah, Cole is a spirit that took human form. Not possessed a human body, but physically took a human form. So, which is something that most people didn't think spirits could do. But he's a spirit of compassion. So he wants to help. That's what he likes to do. And he is our sweet summer child cinnamon roll stabby boy. We love him so much.
What's been going on?
Just relaxing, taking a breath. You need to sometimes to keep sane.
Anything else, ma'am?
What's been going on?
Just waiting to get back out there.
Okay, cool. All right. Thanks,
I have to go.
Let's see. Let's go in the bar. This is where, even though background music is off, this is Meriden. She's our,
Gather as many as you can. The strangest thing, though, I can't recall where I heard that. I think I remember a young man.
So those little things are like, when you hear those little encounters, Cole is kind of going around helping people with various things in strange ways, and you'll hear, like, the people in Skyhold talk about that. And then we can talk to Cole about it and learn what's going on and learn how he's kind of helping unconventionally. It's really cute. This is probably going to be a TLDR, and it's in song form, so I'm just going to do a quick little thingy here. And we're probably going to get copyright claimed on this, because anytime Meriden does songs, it's going to do it regardless whether or not I have music off or not. It's Grim.
Inquisitor. That's got a good ring to it. We're happy to be here, your worship. You need anything, let me know.
Can we talk about the Bull's charges?
Certainly. What can I tell you?
Have you had any other interesting jobs?
Had one noble whose rival had been told by a fortune teller that her death would come on feathered wings. The noble sent us after the rival. Not assassination, legal and everything, but we had to wear feathers. We sewed them into shirts over our armor. Should have seen the chief, all feathered up like the cock of the walk. Ended up retreating after all that. The rival choked to death a year later on a chicken bone.
We'll talk later.
No, we won't.
Inquisitor?
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the charges?
I suspect Haven's quiet by now. Might be worth sending the boys back. We could recover some supplies, get an idea about the enemy's strength. We could even pick up any stragglers who haven't found Skyhold yet.
Yeah, I love that.
Can we talk about the Bull's charges?
Certainly. What can I tell you?
Okay, one more interesting
Have
job.
you had any other interesting jobs?
There was the time with the spiders. Big old beast had taken over some Navarran lady's winter estate, with a full season to lay eggs. Hanging from the chandelier, scuttling over the tapestries, webbing up the bath. Don't really have a story about it. It's just a lot of spiders.
Gross. Hate it. Hate it. Hate
We'll
every
talk
ounce of
later.
that. Okay, thanks, Cram. Let's talk to Bull.
How's it going?
Hey, Bull, you don't got nothing to say. Cool, because I
See
already
you
talked
later,
to you
Bull.
last time.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Okay, Iron Bull always hangs out here. Crem's always in that chair. And let's go on up the stairs. Or fall off the stairs. That's also fun. Ma'am, thank you. Also a possibility.
We are assembling quite the influential list.
I hope I can help somehow. Maybe cleaning?
Okay, Sutherland.
Oh, Inquisitor, I joined. Sutherland, your worship. I saw some bandits, so I came to warn people. I'll let your warriors know and then stay out of the way.
Okay. So that gave us a war table mission. We are gonna war table a little bit today, because again, I don't want that to get too far ahead of things, because then I'm gonna spend hours war tabling, and that's not really what I feel like doing. Sarah's Cabinet of Wonder, whose it was. Delivered one cabinet suitable for a lady's curiosities, if resources should be spent on such things. Sir Morris. Below a comment and journal entries by Sarah, also doodles of Sarah with her tongue out. Eat it, Morris. Stuff needs a place. Stuff. Banner. Circle. Soft. Lizard. Scratched out. Rough and weird. Paula. Fake. Real ones stink. Cards. Little worlds. Goblet. Fancy cup. Cup. Shit goblet. Bottle. Warden, strong. Bottle to Venter, piss weak. Stupid sword. There's a small blood stain. Silk. Bolts, not arrow bolts. Soft. Make something. I think that minstrel Meriden is chatting me up. The song is creepy. So that's Sarah. And this is Sarah's little hidey hole. It's very cute in here. What's up, Sarah?
Hey you, I have an Inquisitor favor to ask. Just a little thing, really. A little march around for some of your people. It's nothing for you, right?
Possibly. I'm listening.
All right, let's hear what you've got.
Jump right in, huh? I like that. It's a Red Jenny thing. I got a tip that some noble stiffs are arguing over Verschel. Land squabble. They're getting little people beat up, so I need you to go to your big table and send some people to walk through town.
Just walk through.
Just walk through. Easy, right?
Okay, let's see.
Was this a tip from one of your friends?
Not a Jenny. Just normal angry people getting sick of being in the middle. I don't usually hear about things this far away, but having a friend like you is like getting really big ears. Bigger than normal, I guess, because we both... Never mind.
Who's asking for this?
I'm asking, because I heard people complaining. See, when nobles fight, it's not them, it's their little people stuck in the middle. It's like a polite war, so no one pays attention. But if you march through, the people up top feel threatened too. Stuff like this is always happening. Good sovereigns to be made if you're one of the few who notice.
True.
What does the Inquisition get out of this?
Nobles think everyone is out to get them. So when your helmets march through, both sides will think the other's your ally. Both get scared, both make deals. Worst case, you get a little bump among the people just because they see you active. Can't promise anything, but something will happen. Just like always.
All right, Sarah. I'll have someone look into it.
It's fun, right? Being important without doing a thing. Well, not much of a thing. Not everything has to be torn skies and ancient arseholes. Every little thing makes a difference somewhere.
Love Sarah. She would be my romance this time if we weren't doing
Something on?
the canon playthrough. Soulomancers. I think they call people who romance soulless like all the time solomancers, which is funny to me. Let's see.
Are things playing out the way you expected?
Cassandra laid it out right. You're the big hat now. Gonna make everything the way it should be. The praying's nice, I suppose. Coryphe's bit, though. Shite.
Okay.
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Again with your people. Right, which ones?
I don't think her opinions ever change, so okay.
We'll talk later.
Just double
Good,
checking.
right? I'll be here.
Thanks, Sarah. Your room is cute. Okay. Let's go upstairs. Talk to Stabby Boy.
What are you doing?
Listening. Eyes rough, jangling armor hurts my ears, back aching, fingers too clumsy for knots. Wind cool like Aunt Eloise's pond, lips scalded as I sip, warmth blossoms, first kiss in the barn, what was his name? Tin jangle as the blood spills, Pierre's wrapped body on the wagon to the chantry, 5 more minutes, my fault.
Poor little Stabby Boy. Hello, mouse? There you are. Mouse? There we go.
Can you listen to anyone's mind like you did hers?
No, they have to need me. Pain, fear, sadness, guilt, anger, hurt. Things I can fix.
Some people think he's like a demon, and he'll even say himself that at one point he was, because he was doing things that he didn't know was wrong. So we'll hear that later on, but a lot of that was in last stream too. He explained a little more. So you can take the stance that you don't like him and you think he's a demon and you don't want him around, but I don't know what kind of monster would ever do that to this sweet, sweet little cinnamon roll stabby boy.
Can you do something for her?
Yes.
Ow, I just keep hitting my damn elbow.
It's okay. Nothing you did mattered.
What? Who are you?
They lie there, and sometimes they die, just like Pierre. You can't save them.
I don't know who you are.
Wait. That didn't work. Let me try again. You'll forget me in a minute.
What are you going to do?
Make her forget me. Then do it again, the right way.
Okay, we're gonna wait and watch. We can tell him not to, but I think we're gonna wait and watch because I want you guys to see, like, kind of how he works.
You can't save all of them.
What?
Like Pierre getting sick after you snuck out to Aunt Eloise's pond. You want it to be your fault, so there's a reason and it's not so frightening. But there is no reason. Pierre just got sick. The soldier was never going to live. It wasn't your fault. Better.
So you walk into their lives, make them feel better, and they just forget you?
Yes. It's better to help and then be gone. If I stay, it can be frightening.
For you or for them?
Yes. Thank you for letting me help her. It's not how a person would do it, but it helped. That's what matters.
God bless him. I just love him to bits. He's such a sweet, sweet little man. Okay, so we're currently in, like, the infirmary area. I don't even know what this door do. Let's see. Looks like it's just a little office area. And then I think this goes out to that bridge. Yeah, goes out to the bridge that goes out of Skyhold. Okay, let's go back through here. So this is our infirmary area.
Somewhat off color today, Inquisitor? An excess of bile, perhaps. Might I bleed you, or offer a herbal tonic?
No thanks, I'm good. I'd like to keep all my blood. I appreciate you, though. Yeah, damn, he's adorable. I know, right? Isn't he just the sweetest little thing? I don't know how anyone could ever, like, I know people like to play these kind of games and, like, do, like a BG3, like, Dirge, like, Dark Urge run where, like, you're an evil character and, like, I can't. I cannot. I don't know why. I know it's just a game and it's not real, but I cannot be mean games. I just can't. Not unless they deserve it. I want to be your friend. Okay, so this is, like, that was our infirmary. So where we came from, this is, like, the main hall up here. On the up and other side of these stairs is back where we were when we went to find Cole, so the tavern's over there. So now we're on the other side of Skyhold. Let's read this real quick. Construction report. Mixed elements. I'll match best I can, but there are 2 substructures here. Skyhold was built in stages, or rebuilt. Is this where we want to invest? If it's fallen before, how can we be sure it won't fall again? Jane, foundation repair. 2 words, the Inquisitor. Invest and commit. We are as strong as the will of the weakest of us. Cassandra Pentagast. You get him, Cassandra. You tell him. Okay, and then we have some merchants here. I don't know if this guy's here
It was
yet.
an archdemon, they say.
No, not yet.
It wasn't. Deceased, maybe.
You didn't see it. It had coloured fire.
My father saw the last archdemon. You don't know anything.
Okay, fair. This is a merchant that tends to have, like, nice things that I currently don't have enough money for, which is fine. I can always go get some money. Oh, I forgot they have masterwork. Oh, they have hollow horns here. I forgot I did that. So we're gonna have to go cheat some money when we go to the war table, because we need to do some upgrading. Okay, yes. We're gonna get this for Varric. And this. And this aiming module, because I don't think we really have anything for Varric at the current moment. I'm gonna buy some hollow horns. Why not? Buy some of this glass. And a couple blank rune stones so that we can make some ruins. Oh, ruins. There's some schematics. What else you got, fam? Okay. Okay, cool. Ah, wrong button. There we go. So we bought a few things. We'll come back and get some of those weapons if we need it. What you got? Hi there. Let's see. Oh, what are you? A great axe. What we have is already better than these, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good. What else do you have? Don't need any of that. Sturdy Bianca grip. I think the other one's better. Some schematics. Alright. Moving in. So that's this area. Who are you? Nobody specific? Okay, cool. Moving on. And then over here. Hi, I see you, but you don't talk. They just chill. I don't know exactly what they're for. I'm sure there's some Easter eggs somewhere someone knows about, but here's some more horses we can buy. Some more mounts we can buy. I don't think there's anything else. It's just the stables. And then here's Master Dennett.
All's well.
How are your charges? Well supplied?
Surprisingly well. Not many could feed these people, let alone their mounts. Makes me wonder what you're capable of.
Well, thank you, sir.
Are your wife and daughter doing well?
Elena's minding the farms. Sienna's still running her fool races. Wouldn't be fair to drag them up here. I miss them. But someone has to save the world.
True, true.
Farewell.
True. Thank you for
Make her be
sacrifice,
with
sir.
you.
We appreciate you. Stables! Okay, so now we can sort of look at some of the cool mounts we have. So there's this bog unicorn that's got like a big old nail through its nose. This is a war nug, so we can ride a nug, which is craziness. And then there's an oathbound steed, which is kind of like the bog unicorn. And then we have these hearts. They're like big old elks. So there's this guy. There's these guy. And there's these guy. They're just different colors, really. And then this guy's pretty cool. He's like all stripy. And then there's my favorite, the Dracolisks. I can't talk. They're just different. They remind me of Thestrals from Harry Potter without the wings. That's what they remind me of. And Thestrals are my favorite thing in Harry Potter. They're so cute. We're gonna go with that one for now. But there's also some really pretty horses. Like really pretty horses. And there's a big old armored charger horse. And then this is a Kunari horse. Alright, so that's our horses. Look at him. Look how cool he looks. Alright, so this is where Blackwall makes his area. So he's chilling in here. Let's talk to him.
This is just... it's something to keep their hands busy. I'm grateful you tracked me down when you did. As exciting as wandering the woodlands was, this is better. It's good to be part of something so important. Something that could change things.
I'm pleased that you feel that way.
Makes me sound like a Chantry sister, doesn't it? Some giddy new initiate. But so be it. I suppose you've earned my loyalty and girlish enthusiasm. You are who you choose to follow. Someone told me that once. Took me years to understand what he meant.
Wise
There's
words.
wisdom in that.
It was a chevalier who said those words to me. A powerful man, but never without honor. A true knight. We met as competitors in the Grand Tourney. He left me with that advice before we parted. Put aside his own ambitions to help me win the melee. I don't think I even thanked him.
What is this grand tourney?
You've never heard of it? The Grand Tourney of the Free Marches.
Sir
It's a
Armadillo Shell's
spectacle.
probably not.
Song, dance, wine, every amusement you can imagine. But the greatest part is the contest of arms. Prove yourself in the Grand Tourney, and you can make your fortune.
Okay.
How did he help you?
There were 100 men on the field, each one fighting for himself. The knight and I had forged an alliance. It was just the two of us, and we took all comers. The goal, down as many opponents as possible. He always let me deliver the final blow.
That was generous of him.
He said I stood to gain everything, while he'd lose nothing. When it was over, he offered to mentor me, to teach me to become a chevalier like him. And I, young and stupid, turned him down flat. I just won the melee at the Grand Tourney. I didn't need him. I should have gone with him. Perhaps things could have been different.
Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of dumb. I can't pull no punches on that one. Kind of dumb.
Different doesn't always mean better.
But that's also true.
In this case, I think it would have been better. But I'm older, hopefully wiser. And I think I've chosen the right person to walk with.
Aren't you cute? That little sentence makes it cuter when that's your romance, by the way. I feel like it's cuter when that's your romance. Got anything else to say,
At
sir?
your service.
Let's see if your thoughts have changed.
What do you think of the Inquisition?
This Inquisition is everyone's
are.
best friend. How Josephine managed to pull that off is beyond me.
Oh, don't you like her?
What do you think of my advisors?
Josephine's lovely, and craftier than you'd expect. The Inquisition could not have picked a better ambassador.
He likes her.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
Don't play Diamondback with Solus. You've been warned.
Anyway, that's about all we're gonna get out of him. Okay, so let's come out of here. Oh, Segret. Hi, pal.
No time. Working.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's right. Last stream, he pissed me off, okay? He is the one that I always forget. Maybe he's got a grudge from like 200 plus hours of never saving him. I don't know. But he was the one that I made sure that I saved first this time, because he's first when you get in there, and I've never realized where he was, and his cranky old grumpy ass was like, me, save me just for this, me. I'm like, all right, fine, next time you don't get saved. You can stay stuck in the damn burning house. I don't know what to tell you, because I saved you for you to be an absolute asswad to me. So, you can take rocks. He made me so mad. I was like, how dare you? I saved your life, and you're gonna be a complete douche canoe. Don't like it. It's real rude. Okay, so down there is, I don't think there's anything down here, like anyone down here right now, but down here is the dungeon area where, like, we'll have prisoners and stuff. I don't know, like, I know there's a person down here to talk to who, like, oversees this, but I don't know if you ever actually get to see any prisoners
With
in the
allies
cells.
come enemies. And now we have a
Technically,
place
I
to
have
hold
one
them.
right now that I need to judge, but, I don't know if you ever actually get to see them in the cell. No, I guess not. Okay, so let's talk to the guard.
Your worship, the cells are ready for the enemies of the Inquisition. Good facilities in Skyhold. Whoever built this knew how to keep prisoners safe but secure.
So, fun fact, if that's what I think it is... Oh no, it's an owl. Never mind. I was gonna say, if that's a griffin, I feel like it was probably built by Grey Wardens like ages ago, but I doubt it at this point. Okay, prison, structural evaluation. Harder job this. Structural fractures throughout. Major blocks shifted. It settled over an age or more. So I had the workers shore it up and call it stable. I don't recommend rebuilding. If we change the weight distribution, it might stress. I think they missed a word here. Might cause stress cracks we can't see. I've seen failures like this before in dams with the pressure of a flood behind them. What caused that in a prison this size, I don't want to know. Structural evaluation by Mason Gatsey. He's our dwarf friend who is up there towards the middle, or towards like the door to the courtyard area, or the other courtyard area. He's the one that tells us about all those mosaic tiles that we find. Can I go out here? No, I sure can't. Okay. And then this is just a whee to the ends of the earth down there, so we're not going to take a leap, but there's some water coming out of there. Alright, so that's the dungeons. That's that. Just wanted to show you, in case you've never played and don't know. There's plenty of people, even though this game is, I don't know, 10 plus years old at this point, that have never played this. Okay, so now we're gonna go in here. This is not really much to do in here. Sometimes I think you find Cassandra or Cullen hanging out in here. But rarely. I think there's a cutscene in here with them, but this is kind of where they're like making weapons and storing things, and there's a guy over here just kind of chilling with a sword. Okay, something I didn't mention. So because this game, if you've played before, keeps track of all the collectibles that you found, which is super cool because that would be incredibly annoying to have to find them all each time. There are like these books everywhere that is like a quest that you can do here when you first start. So you'll have to kind of look in all of these buildings upstairs and down because there's books to collect, and that's like a collectible quest. So just to let you know, there is reason for coming in here at some point, even though right now for me there is no reason. There's also a scene with Varric and Cassandra up here at some point. Ready? No fall damage. Okay, so that's that door. And if we go out this door, this takes us over by Cassandra. So let's talk to Cassandra.
Something is troubling me, Inquisitor. Leliana is receiving reports of mages becoming possessed, Templars going rogue. No one is dealing with these matters. I was hoping we might, before they get worse.
Okay.
We can certainly look into it.
I will mark these incidents on the map as I learn of them, Inquisitor. And I would be pleased to accompany you if and when you investigate.
Oh, of course.
I have some more questions.
Why am I not surprised?
She's not going to tell us.
I'll let you get back to work.
It takes a while for her to tell us about
Inquisitor.
her brother.
Do you have any advice for me?
Tell that demon, what does it call itself? Cole. Tell it to leave.
No.
He may not mean harm, but that does not mean he will not harm us.
Well,
spirits are not creatures to take at face value. Be cautious with him, Inquisitor.
No. Leave my cinnamon roll boy alone.
Another time, then.
I liked you until now. How dare you? Okay. Another construction report. Uh-oh. I've already yawned a couple times. I swear to God I'm not bored. Okay. Okay, oxygenate. Alright. Skyhold has stolen bricks. Found a brick mark I know from my elder's notes. Fired in Highever before it was sacked in 480. That was Orlais, but this style isn't, so it was probably looted. There may be others. That time is long past, but the Inquisitor should know where they live. Ganon, Mason. Our cause rights a greater wrong. Crimes of the past will be eclipsed soon enough as this becomes the home of the Inquisition, but send word to Highever so they can amend their histories. Commander Cullen. Alright, and there's a fast travel point, and then this is our requisitions room, where we shall find the requisitions. So, okay, so this is how we update our courtyard. So we're gonna need 2 quarries to be able to do this. And then we're still waiting to complete some of these. And then we also get to update our main watchtower. And then this is another requisition. Hi, Amanda! So it looks like we just need the Ferelden locks for these, which we will find as we go along. And then we can upgrade our Skyhold garden now. I'm excited because this will allow us to upgrade our potions faster by being able to plant certain crafting herbs that we need to be able to upgrade our potions. So we're going to do our Skyhold garden. We're going to craft this item and we're going to say, okay. And then we'll go check out the garden here in a second.
Helps.
We'll talk to our requisitions officer.
Oh, Bells, it's you. Morris. Sir Morris, I suppose. I am serving as quartermaster for Skyhold and its arriving throngs. Stores are growing, and so long as we have fair coin to restock, you and yours will be well served.
Where's Thren? I saved her from certain death.
The previous quartermaster survived Haven. Where is she?
She had views. Has views. Perfectly legitimate ones if you share them, Inquisitor. I believe it was felt that your quartermaster should be more palatable now that the Inquisition is in Orlais.
Oh.
She continues to serve, just not at the fore.
Oh. So we ousted her ass? Because she was being a little lippy? Sounds like a little too outspoken. Is this how we treat outspoken people in our ranks? I don't like this. But what can I do?
What makes you ideal for this position? It's an important one.
My family has ties to several freehold militias, as well as cousins acting as officers in Ferelden and Orlais.
And your qualifications?
My family holds treaties with 3 new money Tevinter houses, and a rare Orzuma contract with a Paragon namesake.
And your qualifications?
To be honest, your worship, that was my question. I am the nexus of a dozen threads tied by others, designed to cast the widest and most appealing resource net. But I will rise to the occasion. Skyhold will want for nothing. I swear it.
Cool.
How's it going? Do we have what we need?
Our capacity increases, as do our requests to suppliers. I've had to threaten some contracts. It was exhilarating.
Okay, thanks, sir.
As you were.
We are here for you,
You
Inquisitor.
nervous little thing. God bless you. Alright. So you can go up here. Looks like there is something for us to read up here. So we've gotten our greener gardens settled, and we'll go check that out in just a second. Okay. Is this a TLDR? Nah, not too bad. Father, no, I will not come home. I know what happened to Haven. I was there, and I am not afraid of death. If none of us are brave enough to stand, then all of us will fall. I am your son. If you trust nothing else, trust me. The Inquisition is our only hope. Help us, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're our only hope. Sorry. The vocal stems were bad. Real bad. She was moved to a non-personable role working in the back versus customer-facing. Yeah, I get that. I get that. But, like, rude. Like, we don't like your opinions. Goodbye. To the back you go. But anyway. Vocal stems have been real bad lately, so I will try to keep them in check as best as possible, but I am who I am. Alright, also, I would like to request that you stop using such language to refer to the Inquisitor. It is not what you think. She is not trying to replace the Divine or the Chantry or become a god. I know it's hard for you to see an elf in a position of such power. Again, rude, but 'tis the times at this point. But I think it's time for you to think about why you feel the way you do about them. Don't you remember the stories of Andraste and the elves who helped her? If the Inquisitor is really Andraste's herald, maybe it's Andraste sending us a message, telling us to let go of our foolish hatreds. Thank you, kind person. Oh, sir, you say son, so sir. And you said son earlier. Thank you, kind sir. I just hope you'll be able to see that this is what I want and what I feel is my duty. I think Mother would be proud, and I know she would want you to be proud of me too. Your son and dedicated Inquisition soldier, Eustace. Good lord. Okay, we'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, there's more stairs. Okay, up we go. Beds? Examine. Pamphlet, lift your voices. Is this a song? Absolutely not. Nope, sorry. You may pause to read, but absolutely not. Okay, so it looks like people are chilling up here. Alright. Down we go. Whee! Alright, and out the door. Okay, so that's that. I don't think there's anything back here. At least not that I've ever found. Unless there's some hidey hole nonsense back here. Nope. Okay. Off we go. Alright, so we've been there. Like that way is the main area. Let's go up these stairs right here. Let's go up the stairs. Never mind. I don't think... Oh, never mind. We can turn this way. Up lay stairs. Now we're back on the battlements. So eventually, we're gonna go the other way, but eventually over here will become either a mage or a Templar tower. So this is gonna get a glow up and become one or two of those things. One of two of those things. Oh, hi, Glitchy. And then down here is our garden. So we're gonna go to our garden and go set that up. And we'll decide what kind of garden we would like it to be. Whee! Off we go.
Fertile ground even here. This hold has everything.
I sure do. Don't we love it? Alright, let's do some talking. Mother Giselle has a quest for us, I think.
Ah, Inquisitor, you have finally come into your own.
Well, thank you.
The Maker has put you on a difficult path. I pray you walk it safely.
Well, thank you.
I remember our talk out there before we found Skyhold. It wasn't just the Maker who put me on this path, was it?
The Inquisitor could never have been Cassandra, or Leliana, or me for that matter. We are too political, too tied to the Chantry and all its failings. But I did not make you stand against Corypheus. I did not make you risk death to save the people of Haven. Only you could be the Inquisitor. I only pray the power of the Inquisition is enough.
Well, thanks.
I'll do my best to earn this.
You earned this in Haven. The Maker has chosen you to deliver us from Corypheus. You have the faith and support of everyone here. Never forget that. Now, was there anything else?
Thanks, Mother Giselle. Look at you being all nice. Let's see.
Can you tell me anything about Corypheus?
I know nothing of the man personally, but the Chant of Light speaks of what he claims to be. No matter their power, their triumphs, the mage lords of the winter were men and doomed to die. Then a voice whispered within their hearts, "Shall you surrender your power to time like the beasts of the fields? You are the lords of the earth. Go forth to claim the empty throne of heaven and be gods."
That was one of the old gods speaking in their dreams?
Yes, Dumat as I understand it. In secret, they worked magic upon magic. All their power and all their vanity they turned against the veil, until at last it gave way.
That sounds like what happened with the breach.
Very similar, Inquisitor. Above them, a river of light. Before them, the throne of heaven waiting. Beneath their feet, the footprints of the Maker, and all around them echoed a vast silence. But when they took a single step toward the empty throne, a great voice cried out, shaking the very foundations of heaven and earth.
Corypheus said he found only chaos and corruption.
The Chant of Light says that it was beautiful until the Maker himself spoke. And so is the Golden City blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world.
Corypheus seemed so certain that he heard nothing. He described it as dead whispers.
Bitterness, perhaps? He paid a high price for his crime. Violently were they cast down, for no mortal may walk bodily in the realm of dreams, bearing the mark of their crime.
Walking bodily in the realm of dreams is exactly what Corypheus said he did. But the mark... could it be related to the mark I bear?
I cannot say. Perhaps Andraste saw clearly and we misinterpreted her words. It was always taught that the mark they bore was the shape of Darkspawn. Bodies so maimed and distorted that none should see them and know them for men. That is all I know of your adversary, Inquisitor.
Some of the Chant of Light describes what we've seen and what Corypheus said, but not all of it.
The Chant of Light is the work of mankind. We of all people must accept that mankind is fallible. Listeners may have misheard one of Andraste's songs. Just one word sung incorrectly could change everything. And how many verses were stricken or changed for foolish political reasons, like the Canticle of Chartan. Still, I would trust these words over any spoken by Corypheus. I hope they help you.
Well, thanks there, Mother Giselle.
Inquisitor?
We're gonna exhaust some of her dialogue, because again, we're just... At this point, my goal is to Skyhold for the day, so whatever else we get to is great. So I want to actually get through a lot of this dialogue. So let's talk to these people, let's get this through, because once we get going after this, there's going to be a lot of questing and a lot of stuff, so... Let's see. Let's talk about Le Chantry.
Growing up Dalish, I heard little about your chantry. Can you tell me about it?
Of course. Too many think that the Chant of Light should only be sung by humans. The truth is that knowledge of the Maker and Andraste should be open to all who wish to learn of him. We believe the Maker created us, and that mankind's sinful nature caused him to turn away. With Andraste's blessing, the Maker will forgive mankind once the Chant of Light is sung from all corners of this world.
What is your stance on magic?
Andraste put it simply. Magic must serve man, not rule over him. However, those words must be put into the proper historical context. Andraste led a rebellion against the Tevinter Imperium, whose magisters controlled most of the world at the time. Even then, she never called for all mages to be put to death. She believed in peaceful coexistence.
I don't recall the Chantry being as tolerant of magic as you describe.
No. The Chantry is an imperfect vessel, pulled in every direction by those who would steer its course. Yet the Templars rebelled precisely because divine Justinia was not restrictive enough. Perhaps the Inquisition will find a better way.
I hope so.
Why does the Chantry allow only human women to become priestesses?
The official doctrine is that elves and dwarves have turned further from the Maker than humanity. And as for men, the chant holds that they are more vulnerable to anger or passion. But in truth, it is simply political, added after Andraste's death, like too many of our beliefs.
If you don't believe these restrictions are what Andraste wanted, why haven't you tried to change them?
Has the current state of the world not taught you the folly of fighting too many battles at once? I chose to use what power I had to help peasants forgotten by the nobles of Orlais. I believed there would be time to address their inequality under the Chantry once we had saved them from starving.
I mean, that's totally fair.
There were calls for an exalted march to put down the Mage Rebellion. What was your opinion?
It was ignorant gossip. An exalted march only succeeds when it carries the will of the people. Even then, it cannot be undertaken lightly. People are too easily frightened. We cannot destroy everything they fear. An exalted march is justified only against a true threat to this whole world. It is an offense to the Maker to use it as a political bludgeon or as a means of spreading the chant of light.
Love that.
A pity voices like yours were not louder when an exalted march crushed my people.
That is a hotly debated matter in some circles of the Chantry. Your people had conquered Montsemerd and threatened Valreo itself. They were not helpless victims. But even then, Orlais was the only nation to provide troops. It was hardly an exalted march of all the faithful. The Maker wishes his world to spread by example, not by war. We win no converts with blood.
Okay, well, thanks for that, Mother Giselle.
Farewell.
Nope,
Maker go
we're not
with
gonna
you.
farewell. We're gonna keep talking.
Inquisitor?
Hi, Lavender! We're skyholding today. I've just been running around. We haven't done anything, like, major. Just talked to some more of our companions so far. Hope your day's going well. Let's see.
Can you tell me about the original Inquisition?
The original Inquisition was formed after the First Blight, well before the Chantry as we know it. The Inquisitors were hunters, zealots, who tracked and killed cultists and dangerous mages. As Andraste rose to power, the Inquisition came into her service. Instead of hunting those who would do harm, the Inquisitors spread the chant of light by force.
No wonder everyone is so nervous around us. Who chose that name?
Divine Justinia herself. I understand that this was not a popular decision. In any case, once the chant of light had spread far and wide, there was less need for zealots. The Inquisitors became the seekers of truth, and eventually the Templars.
Okay. Love a history lesson. Okay.
This is a dark chapter of history for the Divine to revisit.
Do you know what impresses me most about the original Inquisition? They fought horrific battles, killed and died for their cause, and when it was time, they put their swords away. Perhaps the name was Divine Justinia's message, that when the Inquisition is needed, it will strike without mercy. But when its work is done, it will put its sword away.
Yes. Yes. I logged on just as you started and then got called to work. Aw, sorry, that sucks. But I am home now and the evening is mine. Hope your day has been good so far. Yeah. Been good so far. I've just been just doing parent things, getting children where they need to go and cleaning up the house a little bit, and then jumped on here to change some settings and troubleshoot some things before this stream, but been pretty chill so far. It's kind of stormy and gross outside, so it's a good day to kind of do absolutely nothing if I can. And I'm glad the evening is now yours. That's the best feeling, I'm sure. Okay, let's see. What do we want to say? Yeah, I do agree, because you have lots of options. Not gonna spoil things, but, like, this is obviously a choices matter game in some aspect, so there are choices of what the Inquisition becomes, what it will do, what it can stay doing, like, what happens to it, basically, when all of this is over. Personally, my stance is, like, this is like we're here to do a job, and when the job is over, we're out of here, so.
When Corypheus is dead and order restored, the Inquisition will no longer be necessary.
I'm glad to hear you say so, Inquisitor.
Can you tell me how our people are doing?
What would you like to know?
How are our forces at Skyhold doing?
Still in shock, for the most part, to see Haven destroyed so soon after the Conclave. You saved many, but still lives were lost, and traveling through the wilderness did not make treating injuries easier. For all that, though, more people arrive every day. Some are refugees, but others want to help. Your Inquisition is growing. I pray you use it wisely.
Will do, ma'am. Will do.
Do you have information on people elsewhere?
The refugees in the hinterlands are desperate. Without help, starvation or war will claim many lives. Villagers in Crestwood are besieged by their own dead. They have sent word begging for assistance. People are vanishing in the hills of Emprise de Lyon. It may be demons or something worse, but they are terrified. More than that I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Olay and Ferelden.
You said it.
Farewell.
Until next time.
I don't think there's anything else to say.
Inquisitor?
Nope, that's it.
Farewell.
Alright, so Mother Giselle
Be
taken
well,
care of.
Inquisitor.
Thanks, lady. I don't know if that's Thrin, but it kind of looks like Thrin. They be looking real concerned, having conversations with themselves and whatnot.
Inquisitor, Elan Vemal. Honored to represent the College of Herbalists and offer my services as apothecary. My colleague Adan was clear about the worth of your cause. I look forward to assisting him.
Heck yeah, thanks.
I look forward to working with you.
And are you. I wasn't sure what to think of you people, but recent events have put those doubts to bed. All the mundane needs of Skyhold will be well tended. If you note anything special, let me know. I'm here to serve the cause we must.
Okay.
Your worship.
Okay.
What is your evaluation of our supplies?
We are well supplied, and I foresee only better to come.
Sweet.
Where did you receive your training?
I studied with Adan after he left the service of the King of Ferelden. Well, when the king was no longer there to serve. Our College of Associates tends to meet informally. I've since been fortunate enough to serve various heads of state. They are all as good as another, truth be told. My skills and contacts are better suited to more imminent need.
Okay.
Are there others who could come to Skyhold?
They are helping now. I have contacted many of our finest, and their influence is not inconsequential. They are not, shall we say, prone to take the field, but we will be well supplied.
Well, thanks. This is gonna piss her off, but...
I take it you're a city elf, not Dalish.
It's not a useful identifier. I am an elf. I was raised away from the Dalish. No, I do not know their customs. I'm sure that much was immediately obvious. It's of little concern. I have skill enough to be evaluated by what I can do. My associates appreciate my work.
Yep, thanks.
As you were.
Of course, Inquisitor.
Okay, let's go grow some things. Let's plant a seed. We want to plant rare ones. We're gonna plant this since we need that for a quest. Then we're gonna back it up. Then we're gonna go over here. Let's see. I know... I feel like Prophet's Laurel is something we always need for things. Sure. And then we'll do... Where's the third pot? There's supposed to be 3 pots. Where's the other pot? Why is there not 3? I know I'm not crazy. There's supposed to be 3. Maybe I get another one later. I don't know. More reading. Yay. Okay. Scaffolding. Third fall in as many days. Third fall in as many days. We need more sandbags. It's almost impossible to drive an anchor between these blocks. The place was built to last, but that makes it a fight to build it up. Baronol, roofer. Approved. The Inquisition needs its people on good legs. Sir Morris, quartermaster. Cool. Alright, and then we'll just look around here for a minute. Let's do a little panning. A little slow pan so we don't make our motion sick people very sick. I am the one of them. So this is our pretty garden. We have our little well there. This is like our inner courtyard area. I know we're gonna upgrade you in just a second. Oh, that's when I get another pot. Duh. I am the not smart. It's fine. Alright, let's upgrade our garden. See what it looks like now. Do an upgrade. Okay, so we can make this a chantry garden. It upgrades this to a chantry, bringing hope to all who seek it, and a functional upgrade that brings a potential resource gain from the inspired, including gold and tithes. Or it can become an herb garden by committing space to simple greenery and cultivation, a functional change that allows more herbs to be harvested. Now, wow, this is probably what I would choose, I think, because the people are so involved with the chantry, and there's so many believers, even though I personally don't believe. I feel like for all the people who are here all the time, a chantry garden would be like a nice little, here you go, to those people, kind of like a show of faith, a show of like, I support you even though I don't believe in the maker kind of thing. Herb garden is definitely probably better for me, but at the end of the day, I don't really care. So let's do this, because I think it's probably going to work out better. I'm making headcanon, okay? Headcanon. I don't think it really matters. And this is going to be a TLDR because it's like poem stuff and I don't... Okay, here you go. All right. Cool. Now we have a pretty garden. I don't think it really changed much that I know of. Except for maybe that thing right there. I don't know. Let's read this, maybe. Nope, just got some XP. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's go look for some doors. Can't open that one. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go over here. Can't open that one either. Okay, fine. That goes back upstairs. We can open this one, though. Hi. See, y'all are in here doing your little thing. Excuse me. The bride of the Maker. Maker, though I am but one, I have called in your name, and those who come to serve will know your glory. I remembered for them. They will see what can be gained, and though we are few against the wind, we are yours. Canticle of Trials, 5-1. I'll let y'all pray in peace. Do apologize my interruption. Do excuse my interruption. I apologize is what I should have said. Words are hard. Okay, this isn't too long. We'll give this a read. A letter to an Inquisition agent. My darling Wilbur, I am so proud of you. We hear so much about the Inquisition in the village. It makes me happy to know that you are doing your part. I am sorry about what happened to Haven. I will light a candle in the chantry for the fallen. Please take care of yourself. I know what you're like, and when things get busy and the fate of the world hangs in the balance, and the fate of the world hangs in the balance, you must take care of yourself before you can help save the world, you know. Don't forget to eat. You're still in the mountains. It must be cold and wet. Why couldn't it be a fort in the hinterlands? Then you'd be closer to home. Well, dress warmly. Shall I send you a blanket? Shall I send you a blanket? Anyway, you should write more often. I don't understand why you can't tell me what you're doing. You shouldn't keep secrets from your mother. Love always, Mother. P.S. What do you mean I have to address the letters to Rector? Is that what they call you there? Why? Your name is Wilbur Quigley. It's a good name. Wilbur was your uncle's name. He fought in the Battle of Riverdane. We are all so proud of him. Are you ashamed of your given name? Why are you ashamed? Wilbur? Like he's answering you in real time. Oh, cute. Love it. Okay. Gotta love a mama. Alright, going around here, this is going to put us back into our main area. So, in we go. Alright, now we're in the main area.
Lost 3 shipments.
Well,
so there's not really a ton to look at here just yet, because
you always say we're backing the winner.
We are still
Who do
under
you think makes it
construction.
happen? We'll get
So,
them
and I
back.
think we talked to him last time.
Stone met, Inquisitor.
Do you have insight into the stories these tiles are supposed to depict?
Mosaic tile guy.
Tell you what, you finish one, and I'll write it up.
Okay.
Who better, right? A good dwarven perspective.
I agree. Thank you, sir.
Another time.
Best of the vein, Inquisitor.
Oh, well, thanks. Hush, phone. Alright, let's see. Let's read.
Inquisitor?
Hello? Okay, just a minute, lady. Construction report. Death on the wall. One of our finishers, Garen, fell from the scaffold and landed on a paving stone. He had breath for an hour, but his eyes were still. He died, and the Chantry sisters wrapped him. What should we do? Foreman Sheris. Have them commit his body with those we have lost since Haven. I will record his sacrifice for the Inquisition. Move his fellow workers to another site and allow them time off with pay if they request. Ensure that all workers do their jobs safely. We are in a war, not a race. Rushing does no good if we harm ourselves. We are all the Inquisition. Lady Montelier. Oh, Josephine. All right, Mother de Jail, what you want?
My Lady Inquisitor, it's good of you to speak with me. I have news regarding one of your companions, the Tevinter.
Okay.
Is that a note of distaste I detect, Mother Giselle?
I admit his presence here makes me uncomfortable, Inquisitor, but my feelings are of no importance. I have been in contact with his family. House Pavas out of Carenas. Are you familiar with them?
Yeah, and he don't want to talk to them.
He's mentioned his family. They don't appear to be on good terms.
Yes. I believe you're correct. The family sent a letter describing the estrangement from their son and pleading for my aid. They've asked to arrange a meeting quietly without telling him. They fear it's the only way he'll come. Since you seem to be on good terms with the young man, I'd hoped...
Just what kind of meeting do they have in mind?
I believe they just want to talk, to understand why Dorian felt he had to come here. Somewhere private, away from Skyhold, but not in Tevinter. You make them nervous, I think. They don't understand why he's here with the Inquisition. They want him to come home.
Yeah, but that's probably not gonna happen. Snowball's chance in hell, I think.
What happens if Dorian doesn't agree?
Hopefully that will be the end of it. If not, well, that's why you should be there.
Why would his family contact you?
Because they don't know you, Inquisitor. I am not of the Imperial Chantry, but they know what I represent. These are parents concerned about the welfare of their son. How could I not do whatever possible? I would speak to the young man myself, but he does not care for me.
Yeah, you don't like
Thus
it
I
either.
come to you. If any good can come of this, we must try.
They don't want Dorian to know. That seems odd.
They believe the young man would refuse, and the letter implies he'd have cause. Yet, they are remorseful for whatever came before. This is a chance for dialogue. There is deceit in bringing the young man to this meeting without his foreknowledge, I know. But does it not lead to a greater kindness if there is potential for reconciliation?
No. No, it sure don't. We
Are
don't lie
you
to
sure
people.
this isn't some kind of trap? I mean, the secrecy...
That did occur to me. What if it is a plot of those mages, the Venatori? Another reason to put this in your hands, Inquisitor. I pray that isn't the case, but if it is, you are far better equipped than I to respond to such treachery.
True, but, not tricking
If you
Dorian.
think I'm going to trick Dorian into meeting his family...
I feared you might say that. The family will send a retainer to meet the young man at the Red Cliff Tavern, to take him onward. If he truly does not wish this reunion, he can always end the matter there. I pray you change your mind, Inquisitor. Perhaps their letter will persuade you. If there is any chance of success in this, it behooves us to act.
Okay, but no. Official looking letter. Your Reverence, I understand that you feel inadequate to the task of bringing Dorian to a secret meeting. Even in the asking, I find it difficult to believe myself. Considering my son has rebuffed all contact, this is the only way. I know him. He would be too proud to come if he knew, even just to talk. That is all we wish to do. The thought of Dorian in the south, placing himself in the path of such danger, alarms us, more than I can express. If this somehow succeeds, we have a family retainer at the Vandral Hills watching for Dorian's arrival. He will bring the boy to us somewhere. Boy, he's a full-grown man. If that tells you anything. Ugh. Anyway, somewhere private. If Dorian utterly refuses to go with him, it ends there, and there is nothing we can do. We are at our wits' end. Graciously yours, Magister Hallward of House Pavis. Okay, cool. That's that. So we'll talk to Dorian here in a little bit. Let's see. Did we read this one yet? Request to fight. Workers finishing the banner placements are requesting more important tasks. Several wish to train with swords so they can fight more directly, serving the Inquisition. They travel to join a war, not dress up a keep. Can't say I disagree. Foreman Charisse. We're gonna say Charisse. Our enemy cut a hole in the sky seen everywhere. We look upon it from below, but it need not humble us. We may fight because we are many. We are many because the Inquisitor inspires. The Inquisitor inspires because of her growing legend. Part of this legend is what the masses find on arrival. That is the job of our workers, not vanity, but veneration. Not impulse, but elevation. Their skill as workers is greater threat to the enemy than their number in half-trained soldiers, Lady Montelier. Yep, gotta keep up appearances, apparently. Okay, let's do our sit in judgment real quick. Let me pull up sit in judgment, because these do matter what you do. And the first one is going to be Alexius, I believe. Let's go.
Impressive, is it not? Fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it. It is where the Inquisition will sit in judgment. Where you will sit in judgment.
Mouse, where'd you go?
Who will I be judging exactly? Those who have done wrong. You will know of them, at the very least. All this presumes they have survived their initial encounter with you, of course.
I kill enough people as it is.
Still more lives in my hands. You are a beacon of law, Inquisitor, as others retreat from responsibility. But this needn't be bloody. The Inquisition's sovereignty is derived from the allies who validate it. You are both empowered and bound. Justice has many tools. If their application is clever, execution may even seem merciful by comparison.
Okay, let's go.
Is there anyone I should judge? Take the throne when you're ready. We will bring him before you.
Let's do it.
This was a surprise. After you return from the bogs, we discovered this man attacking the building with a goat. Chief Movran the Under. He feels slighted by the killing of his Avar tribesmen, who repeatedly attacked you first. What should we do with him? Where should he go?
Do you remember me telling you, if you watched that stream in the Fallowmire, where we went to the Avar like keep area, and it was like, there's a funny thing at Skyhold. That was the funny thing at Skyhold. The guy that the big like guy, the boss guy that wanted to fight us, this is his dad. And apparently there's some weird tradition where you must do something, he'll explain it, but he chose to throw a goat at our building as retribution for killing his kid. I don't know. So, fun stuff. It was not Alexius first. Sorry. Oh, hell. Me. Okay. With a goat?
You answered the death of your clan with a goat?
A courtroom? Unnecessary. You killed my idiot son, and I answered, as is my custom, by smacking your holdings with goat's blood.
Don't look at me.
No foul. He meant to murder Tevinters, but got feisty with your Inquisition. A red-headed mother guarantees a brat. Do as you've earned, Inquisitor. My clan yields. My remaining boys have brains still in their heads.
Okay, hold on. I gotta figure out... I gotta find his. Give me just a second. I can't remember what the hell his name is. Even though she probably just said it. Samson. This guy. Okay. So, banishments. So there's approval changes with these, as well as, like, results. So, for banishment, Sarah, Solus, and Iron Bull are down with that. And Cole disapproves. Put on public display in a gibbet, and probably released. Nobody really likes that. Arm and exile to Tevinter. Iron Bull greatly approves of that. Sarah approves. Slightly approves is Cole, Vivian, Solus, Dorian, and Blackwolf. Basically everyone else. And then if we do that, he's recruited as an agent And it says, though this decision states agent acquired, he does not appear in the Inquisition perk list, which is fine. And then that gives us a war table operation. Judgment Mavrins arrived. And the last one we can't do because we chose to support the mages, but there's another option if you do Champions of the Just instead of In Hushed Whispers. And that'll give you a different war table mission. So I'm going to do the Arm and Exile to Tevinter because it seems like everybody's on board with that. And plus we get another war table thing, so we're going to do that.
It seems our conflict was accidental, Chief Movran, but it can't be repeated. I banish you and your clan, with as many weapons as you can carry, to Tevinter.
My idiot boy got us something after all.
Throw the cheese? No, throw the goat. Yes, throw the goat. It looks like I think this one will be Alexius. So let's do this one.
You recall Gerion Alexius of Tevinter. Ferelden has given him to us as an acknowledgement of your aid. The formal charges are apostasy, attempted enslavement, and attempted assassination on your own life. No. Tevinter has disowned and stripped him of his rank. You may judge the former magister as you see fit.
I remember what would have happened to Thedas if his treachery had succeeded.
I couldn't save my son. Do you think my fate matters to me?
Will you offer nothing more in your defense?
You've won nothing. The people you saved, the acclaim you've gathered. You'll lose it all in the storm to come. Render your judgment, Inquisitor.
Off with his head! I'm just kidding. So we have options. He'll serve Redcliffe's mages. I want him researching magic, imprison him, or take him out. So I already know I'm not taking him out. But the only one who disapproves of that is Dorian. Because that was his mentor. So I already know I'm not doing that. Imprisonment. Cole does not like that, but Iron Bull's cool with it. Forced to work for the mages. Solus and Cole approve. Then we have some slight approval from Blackwall, Dorian, and Iron Bull. And then Sarah slightly disapproves. And then Dorian will slightly approve, it says. Which, if you're a mage Inquisitor, you have an option to make him tranquil, which is crazy. Or the researching magic. Dorian and Solus approve that. Vivian and Cole and Iron Bull are on board. Cassandra's not a fan, and neither is Sarah, but that's totally fine. And then he's recruited as an agent, and then it gives us another war table operation. So I think we're going to do that, because we'll take the war table out. So we're going to have him researching magic.
Your magic was theoretically impossible, Alexius. I could use people like you. Your sentence is to serve under guard as a researcher on all things magical for the Inquisition.
No execution? Very well.
The fact that Vivian's cool with this is wild, because Vivian's just wild in general. She hates everything I do, always, because she hates me, so there's that. Alright, so we've got some more war table things to do. Over here, since Ray and Micah if they haven't watched the ones that we did before yet, I know they're a little behind, and that's totally fine, since they're not feeling good, and I don't expect anyone to watch any of these. I'm just here to do my thing. This is where we craft all of our things now, so like our armor, weapons, we have our Skyholds.
What's with scalding? No fun.
Customizations. We can change things around in Skyhold as we get, as we unlock more, like as we upgrade our construction. I don't know what I'm trying to say. So like our potions table is here. Can't do that yet. We're growing Prophet's Laurel for that. We can do these once we have some Ravishing, which we will grab here for too long in another area. So that's kind of this. Equip potions, buy and sell down here. And there's Harriet, who was our blacksmith before. And then we have Dagna, who's our arcanist.
Well, how are you?
And then she does rune
Dagna,
crafting.
show me what you can do.
Here's how it goes. Bring me the rare stuff for enchanting or masterworks and prep it here, just like normal. Except it's not normal. It's manipulation of primal forces, and I'll make sure it goes just right. You'll see.
So that's Dagna. And then we have a storage bin down here too. So that's the Undercroft. And then I'll quickly show y'all up here my quarter. Oh, okay, hold on. We're gonna do a save because my game just freaked out. We're gonna save. Lord. Are we good? Are we good? We good? Everything good? Don't start freaking out on me now. All right, let's go to my quarters. All right, so this is where my room is. Up here. Way up here. With my pretty windows. And a big old fireplace. With my hollow statue up there. And a nice little desk area. Lots of balconies. That pretty thing up there. Look, my pretty bed. You can choose what bed you want. I don't know why this is here, but there's just this random room of stuff back here. And then this is our wardrobe where, like, you could change your clothes to different kinds of things you want to wear around here, but we're wearing this because that's what we do. We have our pretties on. Real dark up here. And then this is just a little balcony area, so whee! And then out here is our pretty view. Look at this view. Look how pretty that is. Look at all the mountains. Oh my goodness. Look at this. So beautiful. We love it. Majestic. Beautiful. Wonderful. Okay, off we go. All right. Go down here. All right, I think, trying to think what else. Oh, Varric. We need to go talk to Varric. The view that ruins you at the end of the game. Yeah. I always change my Skyhold outfit as well. The pajamas are mostly awful. They really are. They're god-awful. They're ugly. They're ugly. Actually, we gotta go up here first while we're right here. Let's go talk to Vivian. Because we haven't talked to her yet in here. Through here. That's Helisma. This is our, like, turning in our research table. There's some stuff to turn in there. We'll talk to them here in just a second. Nope, wrong way. Not up the stairs. We gotta go around. Dorian's up here as well. There's Dorian. We'll talk to him in a minute. And there's the Grand Enchanter. Oh no! My game crashed. I knew that was coming. Alright, hold please. Technical difficulties. Thank God I saved. All right, we're back. Let me get my headphones back in. Listen here, Linda. It stays in my ear a little better when I do it this way, but you think I can get it to work out every time I want to? Absolutely not. There we go. What would life be if I actually had things done the way they were supposed to be done, you know? Okay, cool. Just making sure everything's good to go still. Cool beans. Okay, so it kind of saved us right here on the stairs, which is great. There she is. Nope, that's the door we just came out of. I got turned around. Here's Vivian. Also, that room would be freezing with the balcony always open, yeah, for sure. So this is Vivian's little area. There's one of our mosaic tiles over here that we found for the next bit. I forget where the other one... Oh, right here. This is the mosaic tile completed that we found from the hinterlands. Don't really know what it is or if there's really even anything like to make out in there, but there you go. There's mosaic tiles. And there's Viv.
Yes, my dear?
I'd like to know more about you, Madame Vivienne.
How sweet of you, my dear.
Okay, cool, bye. Thanks. So glad there's nothing else to know. What's this say? Sorry, I'm so mean to her. Okay. Of course, Vivian wants to be where she can look down on everyone. Yeah, for sure. Paint, plaster, tile, plaster, stone. Previous occupants have redressed over and over. Most are solid. Some I would strip down to the stone. The strength of this place is the foundation. Are we here for the long term, or is this Inquisition temporary? Amsel, masonry. Do it right. The Inquisition is only temporary if we fail. And we're not failing the Inquisitor. Sir Morris, quartermaster. Do it right or not at all. That's how we roll. Alright, we can go downstairs that way, or we can go back through here, which we're gonna do. Because we need to finish talking to Fiona. I did not finish talking to her
I
last
heard
time.
of your verdict on Alexius, Inquisitor. Research on your behalf is almost too kind.
Well, I know.
I hope you know what you're doing. Do be wary of anything that man proposes.
You were once a Grey Warden.
Mine is an unusual circumstance, Inquisitor. Normally one is part of the Order until death. But long ago I found myself stripped of what made me a Warden. They tried to reinitiate me, but nothing worked. Nor could they figure out how it happened. So I was sent to the Circle of Magi, the first Warden ever to be kicked out. Quite the achievement.
You sound happy about it.
Becoming a Warden seemed like a dream when I was first conscripted. Towards the end, however, my brothers and sisters, they felt I had somehow cheated death. I was glad to leave. It also made me unique in the Circle. I had an opportunity to do more than I ever could as a Warden.
Okay.
You mean you began the Mage Rebellion?
I pushed for our vote to free the Circles of Magi. But I cannot claim sole responsibility for what followed. Still, despite all the chaos, I would do it again. What happened had to happen.
Okay. I think I told you this, but one of the books I showed you is about her story. Oh, okay. Yeah.
You're not still the Grand Enchanter, then?
Any claim I had to the title ended along with the Circles of Magi, although some still call me by it. Perhaps the Circles will one day be resurrected. If so, another will take the position. Until that time, I lead my fellow mages by default. I will do what I can for them.
Okay.
You believe they'll recreate the Circle of Magi after all this?
It depends on who the next divine is, and what she offers. We can't go back to the way things were. But endless warfare benefits no one. That is why I agreed to Justinia's conclave. There must be another solution.
Okay.
I've been meaning to ask, how exactly did the Venatori take control in Redcliffe?
Mages constantly found their way to us while we were there. Stragglers, Most of them strangers. I had no way of knowing some were actually Tevinter. They spread whispers, encouraged talk of an alliance, and we were desperate. I'm not proud of our choice, but we were certain Templars were coming. It could have ended far worse.
I trust everything is well with the mages.
Most are pleased with the alliance, even if we wonder what will happen next.
Okay.
I'll leave you to it.
No, I won't. Do I ever?
Greetings again, Inquisitor.
Did I miss something
You
here?
were once a Grey Warden.
Mine is an unusual circumstance,
We heard
Inquisitor.
this part.
Normally one is part of the
Yes.
So
Did
I
miss
was sent to
something?
the Circle of Magi, the first warden ever to be kicked
Okay.
out.
Well,
Quite the achievement.
why that's still there, I don't know, but okay.
Greetings again, Inquisitor.
Okay, never mind.
I'll
Off we
leave
go.
you to it.
Oh, wrong way. What this? Okay, this might be a TLDR, but I will do my best. The Veil. I detest this notion that the veil is some manner of invisible curtain that separates the world of the living from the world of the spirits. Whether it be called the Fade or the Beyond, it is a matter of racial politics I refuse to indulge in at the moment. Okay. There is no this side and that side when it comes to the veil. One cannot think of it as a physical thing or a barrier or even a shimmering wall of holy light. Thank you very much for that image, your perfection. Think of the veil instead as opening one's eyes. Before you opened them, you saw our world as you see it now, static, solid, unchanging. Now that they are open, you see our world as the spirits see it, chaotic, ever-changing, a realm where the imagined and the remembered have as much substance as that which is real. More, in fact. A spirit sees everything as defined by will and memory, and this is why they are so very lost when they cross the veil. In our world, imagination has no substance. Objects exist independently of how we remember them or what emotions we associate with them. Mages alone possess the power to change the world with their minds, and perhaps this forms the nature of a demon's attraction to them. Who can say? Regardless, the act of passing through the veil is much more about changing one's perceptions than a physical transition. The veil is an idea. It is the act of transition itself, and it is only the fact that both living beings and spirits find the transition difficult that gives the veil any credence as a physical barrier at all. From a dissertation on the Fade as a physical manifestation by Moreno, Senior Enchanter of the Minrathous Circle of Magi, 655 Steel. Interesting. Anything else to find? There was something over here. Let's see. Okay, this is short. The Folly of General Not Sheraton. Okay, 4. And so it was that victory was absolute, and cheers were raised for General Not Sheraton. And so, buoyed by respect and admiration, Not Sheraton stood proud and removed the mask to state her true name. For had they not accepted her, had they not thrived by her leadership, had they not become comrades despite station and masks and nonsense of protocol? And the answer was swift and bewildering, for they had not, and swiftly she was bundled away, amid calls of impostor and spy, and other terms she could not know, for she still did not know Orlais. Okay, some sort of unfolding story, I see. I can never click on these books, so I don't know why they highlight themselves, but maybe I've read them already, I don't know. Maybe in the past I did. This guy.
Oh, Inquisitor! Greetings. I was recently appointed by Sister Liliana to keep her books in order. I'm so pleased to be here, helping out in my small way. Well, I should get back to work.
Okay, bye. That was easy enough. Let's go around and talk to Dorian now, since we have some things to talk to Dorian about.
I'm told you have Alexius researching magic for you. Research is always what made him happiest. Perhaps I'll even go talk to him eventually.
Yeah.
One word of advice. If he suggests altering time as a way to solve all your problems, give it a pass.
Yeah.
Dorian, there's a letter you need to see.
A letter? Is it a naughty letter? A humorous proposal from some Antivan dowager?
Not quite. It's from your father.
From my father. I see. And what does Magister Hallward want, pray tell?
A meeting.
Show me this letter.
I know my son?
What my father knows of me would barely fill a thimble. This is so typical. I'm willing to bet this retainer is a henchman, hired to knock me on the head and drag me back to Tevinter.
You think your father would actually do that?
No, although I wouldn't put it past him. Let's go. Let's meet this so-called family retainer. If it's a trap, we escape and kill everyone. You're good at that. If it's not, I send the man back to my father with a message that he can stick his alarm in his wit's end.
There seems to be bad blood between you and your family.
Interesting turn of phrase. But you're correct. They don't care for my choices, nor I for theirs.
Because you wouldn't get married? Because you left?
That too.
Let's go meet this retainer then.
I wonder how much my father paid this man to wait around just in case I showed. We'll find out soon enough.
Got anything else to say, bud?
Can't believe my father's gall. Of course, he couldn't come here to Skyhold. No, that would be too much. But contacting some southern cleric on the sly, much wiser. If this is some Venatori connivance, I will be utterly disappointed.
Okay.
I should go.
And we will do that at some point. I don't know if we'll get to it today or not, but we will do that at some point. So that's another companion quest for Dorian. Upstairs. Let's go see if anything else is going on with Leliana. Leliana's up here. On the condition of your charges, dear Liliana, you'll be happy to learn that your friends are doing well. Schmooples the Second is still unhappy about his meal plan and tries to get into the pantry. I had to have a bolt installed, and now he whines constantly. The two little ones are still a handful, but good news. I've managed to discourage Willette? Sure. From leaving herself on the silk rug Justinia gave you. Felicienne, from 2 doors over, has been visiting almost every day to play with the Nugs. She is quite delightful, and Schmooples the Second is fond of her. I suspect it is because she brings him sweets from her father's shop. I had to ask her governess to keep her from visiting the house, however, as someone tried to infiltrate it 2 nights ago, an agent of one of the Blanchards, hoping to uncover some of the Nightingale's secrets. I neutralized and interrogated him. His ability to withstand questioning was deplorable. Someone needs to talk to the Blanchards about their spies. All I had to do was put Schmoople's skin in his face and tell him that I hadn't fed the creature that day. Your pet played his part admirably. I received your orders and will depart for Ferelden as soon as possible. I have arranged for Garter to take over Nug keeping. Sparrow. Not the Nug. I love it. There's Liliana.
Yes?
Any updates for me?
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
Okay, thanks.
I'll leave you to your work.
Thank you. Bye. I think this is just like a balcony out here. I don't think it goes anywhere. Yeah, it's just a big circle balcony. We just run in a big circle. Just a big circle. Yep, and then a wall. Alright, we'll funny run back over this way. And then, yeah, a wall. Okay, so that's done. We can do a big jump down to go see our mans, even though I talked to him last time. I don't think he has anything else to say. We do have a quest to do for him, though. Hi there.
Lethalan.
I'd like to hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fade.
I would be happy to share it with you.
Of course you would.
Tell me about the old ruins you explored.
I found an ancient dwarven thaig no longer sheltered by the stone. An earthquake had exposed it all to daylight. 1,000 dwarven corpses lay, the victims of a dark-spawn horde. Their last stand marked by one great ring of armor. In the middle, one small body, clutching tightly to a small stuffed toy.
Ugh. No thanks. I hated that.
Tell me about a spirit you encountered.
The Alamari crossed the Frostback Mountains to escape a beast they called the Shadow Goddess in their stories. I met the spirit that they fled. She walks the Fade along the southern tundra, weeping lonely and forgotten. Great Ferelden formed because a lonely spirit drove her prey away.
Tell me about the old memories you found in the Fade.
I saw a dwarf emerge into the light of day and shield his eyes against the sun. The first time he had seen it. The tears were streaming from his eyes. I thought them from the blazing light, until I saw the rock he held so tightly. Then he laid the rock down gently, and he left it as he walked away.
How sweet.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Anything else? Okay. Request for resources on the Fade. Regarding your request, as a noted partner of the Inquisition, Lady Montelier has ensured our contacts are quick to reply. The few titles on hand accompany this letter, with the remaining en route from libraries in Valroyo and surroundings. Archivist Bannon. Fade and Spirits Mysterious by Brother Ferdinand Genitivi. This guy again. And Enchanter's Observations by Anonymous. The Unholy Grace, author is unknown. On Silver Cords by First Enchanter Irving. Wisdom Failed, the Hedge Mage, collected by First Enchanter Heron. This is just a bunch of stuff that he requested. Okay, cool. Alright, neat. And then we gotta go out here, because Cullen is out over here. And then from here, we'll go find Varric. We're trucking along. Yeah, almost knocked my water over.
Inquisitor, I've found where the Red Templars come from. They're in full redoubt. The Knights were fed red lyrium until they turned into monsters. Samson took over after their corruption was complete.
How do you know Samson?
He was a Templar in Kirkwall, until he was expelled from the Order. I knew he was an addict, but this... Red lyrium is nothing like the lyrium given by the Chantry. Its power comes with a terrible madness.
First Enchanter Irving was your mentor in Origins if you did the mage character. Oh, okay, cool. Cool.
The Red Templars swarming Haven were proof enough.
We cannot allow them to gain strength. The Red Templars still require lyrium. If we find their source, we can weaken them and their leader.
Are you angrier at Corypheus or Samson?
I don't know. Samson at least should know better. Caravans of red lyrium are being smuggled along trade roads. Investigating them could lead to where it's being mined. If you confront them, be wary. Anything connected to Samson will be well guarded.
Picky. Anything else, Cully Welly? Oh, this already.
As leader of the Inquisition, there's something I must tell you.
Whatever it is, I'm willing to listen.
Right. Thank you. Lyrium grants Templars our abilities, but it controls us as well. Those cut off suffer. Some go mad, others die. We have secured a reliable source of lyrium for the Templars here. But I no longer take it.
You stopped?
When I joined the Inquisition. It's been months now.
Why are you doing this?
After what happened in Kirkwall, I couldn't. I will not be bound to the Order, or that life any longer. Whatever the suffering, I accept it. But I would not put the Inquisition at risk. I've asked Cassandra to watch me. If my ability to lead is compromised, I will be relieved from duty.
Are you in pain?
I can endure it.
Thank you for telling me. I respect what you're doing.
Thank you, Inquisitor. The Inquisition's army must always take priority. Should anything happen, I will defer to Cassandra's judgment.
Poor guy. Fighting off his lyrium addiction.
At your service.
Let's see. Let's know more about Samson.
You and the Red Templars leader seem to have personal history.
When I arrived in Kirkwall, Samson and I shared quarters. He seemed a decent man at first. Knight Commander Meredith later expelled Samson for erratic behavior. He ended up begging on Kirkwall streets. He committed further crimes, but managed to evade the Order's justice. Now Samson serves Corypheus as his loyal general.
Why do you think Samson joined Corypheus?
He had a chronic lyrium addiction. He spent every last coin buying it from local smugglers. Perhaps Corypheus flattered his vanity, gave him purpose as well as lyrium. Perhaps that's all it took.
Yeah.
It sounds like Samson had a miserable life.
The Order expelled him, but he had choices. He could have found another path. I don't understand how he became so powerful. Even with Red Lyrium, Samson's glory days are long behind him.
Okay, well, we're not done.
Did you need something?
Yeah, I usually do. Anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
Not at present.
Okay, thank you, goodbye!
That's all for now.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
Goodbye!
Strangest thing, when I reached down, my dagger was gone. Just gone. Know where I found it? In a barrel. The thing was filled to the brim with daggers. Got the strangest feeling. I know someone took it right off my belt, but I can't recall who.
Oh, stabby boy. At it again. We'll hear lots of things like that around here of Cole doing little things and people not remembering who did it. Okay, Hard and Hightown, Chapter 5. This one's not very long, so I will read it. This is Varric's book. Jevlin was waiting outside the captain's office when Donnan, that name, slunk out defeated. We're not getting a warrant, are we? Jevlin looked almost relieved. No. Donnan met his partner's eyes. The kid was barely 20 and looked like he'd walked straight through Kirkwall's barracks from somebody's potato farm. Taller and broader than the other guards, Jevlin slouched as if he didn't know how to fit into his own limbs. As if he thought he should be smaller. Hunched over in his brand new, too large armor, he looked like a child playing at being a guard. He was too green for a murder investigation. Maybe it's for the best, Jevlin said. Almost speaking Donnan's thought out loud. You're on your way out of the guard, and he trailed off and then sighed. Questioning nobles in the middle of the night wasn't covered in training. Donnan glared at the kid. I'm a city guard, and so are you, recruit. Nobody gets away with murder, well, while we're on duty. Jevlin stood a little straighter. What do we do then? The captain wants proof, Donnan smiled. We bring her proof. Okie dokie. Gotta love Eric. Alright, off we go. Where the hell are you? That way, maybe? Go around? I forgot it where he's at. Is it this way? Nope.
Right. That's why.
Wait, is that... No. This is a different... Yeah. There's Cole.
Of course. It's just what I heard. They should have been born together, but instead they were bound by light.
And then he says things like this every time. I don't always know what he's talking about. I need to probably look up what all these mean, but sometimes you can tell and sometimes you can't.
I've heard about some oddities here in the keep. Was that you?
Yes. Maybe. What was it?
Can I assume you're responsible for the turnips that have shown up in the fireplaces?
They don't smell the same, raw.
You needed that soldier to smell them so he could die thinking he'd gone home.
He did go home.
See? He's so sweet.
Someone found a barrel full of misplaced daggers. Was that you?
They were safer there.
Okay, okay.
Let's talk about something else.
All right.
The servants are having trouble remembering some odd events. Someone is leaving peeled plums on the windowsill. It's attracting flies.
Spiders need to eat.
And healers need something to treat infected wounds. Like spiderwebs.
The plums are already dead. They don't mind helping.
The first one he said was a game reference called Beyond Two Souls. Oh, okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Probably.
Oh. Our little cinema roll boy. He's so sweet. Doing all the helping. Okay, now which the hell way did I come from? I think that way. Sure. Yeah, here we go. Alright, here we go. Time for some story progression. My custom champion is a little weird looking. I don't know what happened, so we're gonna go with default. Like, the hair looks weird for some reason. Hopefully it doesn't get
Inquisitor,
stressed.
meet Hawk.
There we go.
The champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him, after all.
This view reminds me of my home in Kirkwall. I had a balcony that overlooked the whole city. I loved it at first. But after a while, all I could see were the people out there depending on me.
You're lucky it was just a single city. I've got half of Thedas.
You're doing everything you can to protect them.
Does it ever get any easier?
I'll let you know. I don't envy you, Inquisitor. But I may be able to help you.
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
That's not good.
So Corypheus has the Venatori, the Red Templars, and now possibly the Wardens as well. Wonderful.
I didn't come this far just to give you bad news. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
Okay.
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens?
The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it.
Corypheus had Templars with him at Haven. They looked like they'd been exposed to the lyrium you describe.
Hopefully my friend in the Wardens will know more.
I appreciate the help.
I'm doing this as much for myself as for you. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time, I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor.
Hey. Well, let's talk to Hawk. Let's see.
Where did you go after the mages rebelled?
I heard the Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. I hoped that leaving would save lives and force the Divine to divide her forces to come after me. As it turned out, I needn't have bothered. All the circles started rising up, and the exalted march never came.
You said you thought you killed Corypheus.
The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back. Or maybe it's old Tevinter magic. But he was dead. I swear it.
I believe you, pal. I believe you.
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now?
When the Wardens began acting strangely, I had my friend Aveline take my brother out of the Free Marches. My uncle Gamlen's still in Kirkwall, but everyone else I used to know, they've pretty much scattered to the winds.
I assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition. What did he say about me?
Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition. I think the exact phrase was, has a good shot at fixing Blondie's mess.
I'd like to know more about Anders. What was he like?
I don't know if there ever was just an Anders. He was crazy. By the end, there was nothing left in him except this insane need to start a war no one could win.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
But we won't. We'll talk now.
Let me know if you have any other questions. Otherwise, I'll meet you at Crestwood.
Okay, never mind.
We'll talk later.
Right.
Goodbye. Alright, now we need to go find Varric back in the main hall. But we're gonna do a little run around because we can.
Hup.
Whee! Boom. Alright, off we go.
Inquisitor.
And Barrack's just in the door here. There he is.
Is this a bad time? I can come back.
No, it's all right. Bills are really not that engrossing. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed a chosen one before.
I don't need a disciple. I need a friend.
If you knew how intimidating you are, you wouldn't make it sound so simple. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
What am I to you, then?
None of this shit makes any sense to me. Is this the end of the world? Did Andraste send you through the breach? I have no idea. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
Please don't sing.
Whatever I am to Thedas, I'm still just an ordinary person.
So, just a regular person, like anybody else. Right. I should probably get back to work. Unless, you up for a game of Wicked Grace?
Heck yeah. Alright, Barrack, we got anything else to chat about?
I can spare some time. What do you need?
Let's see.
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
In the book, you say that first Enchanter Orsino turned himself into a giant monster made of corpses. How? Why?
Do I look like an expert on magical weirdness to you? Well, I can't tell you how. For the why, all I can say is he was desperate.
There's no way Hawk really could have killed the Arashok. It would have started a war with the Kunari.
I was told later that the Kunari disavowed his actions. Apparently, the Arashok didn't get permission before he attacked Kirkwall, and the Qun didn't want another exalted march. When they finally sent a ship to haul the wrecked dreadnought away, they just said, "We will never speak of this again." As far as I can tell, that's the Qun's version of an apology.
Okay, sure.
Carry on.
Or
I
don't.
can spare some time. What do you need?
Let's see. Anything else?
Tell me the truth, Varric. Do you actually think I was sent by Andraste?
Shit. This is going to be awkward. I guess I do. Either you're guided by the hand of some higher power, or you have the worst luck.
Arashok was a pain in the ass fight. Yeah, I can imagine. The Kunari are difficult to take on in this game, so. Okay, this
I wouldn't have pegged you as an Andrastian.
It's a great story. It's got heroism, love, betrayal, and random musical numbers. What's not to like? I don't have a nug in this race. It could be bullshit, it could be true. I'll never know. But I like the idea that maybe you could save the world with a song.
Cute.
Let's be realistic. It could be both.
You've got a point. Look at all the shit that's happened to you. You were saved from the explosion that leveled a mountaintop and fell out of the Fade. You traveled through time, faced down one of the ancient magisters who started the Blights, had a mountain fall on you, and lived. One of those things would be impossible. All of them together? That's a miracle.
I'm starting to see your point.
Just try to warn me before falling into the Fade again, would you? I hate that place.
Okay, Varric. Thank you, buddy. Pain in the ass is a bit of an understatement. I can imagine. I haven't played that game, so I don't know, but I believe you both. I believe you both. Okay, so let me check my journal real quick because we gathered quite a few many things at this point. So we have some. What's my Inquisitor's path? Hold on. So this is our main quest we have now. So I need to get my specializations. So this will be a war table thing, and then I'll go find them in Skyhold. This is the... I'm getting faster at this, even with the guide, but I guarantee you, this is an entire stream in itself. If I do it right and go slow and do all the things, and then we might Skyhold a little after that and talk to people, but like Wicked Eyes, Wicked Hearts it's not happening till later. It's a whole thing. And then Here Lies the Abyss is something we can do. Not today, but we will do that, plus probably other things in a stream. All right, so Inner Circle. These are all companion quests. So we have Memories of the Grey still, which we need to get from these 2 locations. Unfinished Business will take place over several places. So we can go back to the Hinterlands and get this guy. The rest of it is places we haven't been yet. Last Resort of Good Men. This is where we have to go take Dorian back to the Hinterlands to the Redcliffe Village. This is a war table mission. This is Solus's thing. And then we have more of Varric's things. Favors of the First Enchanters, still something we're doing. And then this is new. So we have to find letters that coincide with what's going on with them, with Samson and the Red Templars and all that good jazz. So the Deep Roads, I think Storm Coast Fissure at the War Table. Okay. I don't remember if this isn't a DLC, is it? I don't remember. Then we've unlocked Emerald Graves and all the rest of our places. And then we still have a couple Skyhold things to do. We need to have an item enchanted, and then we need to craft some runes, which we can do that here in a minute. But, and then we still have to upgrade things, but we need quarries and whatnot for that. So that's our journal.
Law has asserted itself.
We'll see. Not much better than the road, you
Let's
ask
go
me.
down here for just a minute and see if I can get a rune crafted. I don't know if I have enough stuff to do it yet, but we'll try. At least we can just get that done. And then we'll go to the war room. We'll get a couple things done there. We still have plenty of time to pick. What in the hell? My dog is, I think, maybe scratching an itch because I hear a lot of thumping in the next room.
Inquisition? Almost gotcha.
Love Dagna. Is it, what is it? I don't remember. Runes, maybe? Where craft the runes? Yes. Okay, let's see if I can craft it. Oh, I can. Okay, so we can do a spirit rune, which, I think you can only put this in a staff if I'm not, if I'm not mistaken. There's a demon slaying one and a corrupting one. The rest of these will have to wait. We don't have enough stuff for that. So let's just do a spirit rune real quick, just so that it's done. So that's crafted. 'Tis crafted. Alright, so that's rune crafting out of the way. And then enchant an item.
Mind your step for things, Inquisitor.
Okay, never mind.
I'll see you later, Dagna.
I can't wait.
Okay. Go over here. Staffs. It's currently got a corrupting rune in it. That has a corrupting rune in it. Don't tell me I don't have a damn staff I can put something in. Vin. There we go. I guess I could always change the rune that's in it too, but we'll just put it in this for now. Not a big deal. I can always make another one. And then we have enchanted an item.
Served the Lord who loaded his catapults
Done
with
and done.
anvils. Point made.
Cool. So that's done. Alright, war table time. My favorite thing ever. My phone is losing its marbles today. So many notifications. Shut up. I'm busy. Can't you see I'm busy here? Okay, let's go. War table time. Don't think Josie has anything else to say to us, but we'll just stop. Okay, just kidding, I lied.
And what
She
else
does.
did Lady Forsythia say? That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition.
Damn.
Anything else? She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother.
Okay,
that does sound like her. Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention. You always do find the brighter side of things.
My dress is so pretty. I like it.
We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Navarra, your worship.
Stand up straight.
It's become a somewhat delicate task.
How's it now?
Should I post more guards outside your room?
That should be unnecessary, Inquisitor. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
Okay, sure.
You're rather good-natured about threats of death and dismemberment.
They are chiefly bluster, Inquisitor. Most of them. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
I love their relationship. It's very college roommate coded. Yes. Their little, like, we've known each other forever banter is great.
I have time if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss.
Yay, little cutscene with Josie.
Right on the parlor floor. In front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Gennard still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt without mustard stains on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits its whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
It went by so quickly, I didn't even notice.
You're far too polite. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
You've been working continually since I met you, Josephine.
And that can't stop. I must be going. But I leave feeling less troubled than I have in weeks.
Aw, good. We love you, Josie. What would we do without you? The brains of our operation. Alright. Now war table time. Do. Let's go. Let's go. War table. Our favorite thing in the world. I seriously consider doing these off stream, but I don't know. I feel like it is part of the game. And there are, like, decisions that have to be made that are important that move the story along. So I feel like if I do some of these, it's not going to make sense then later. And I'll have to try to explain it and I won't remember. So you're going to have to stick with me on War Table. I do apologize. I know it's not the most fun thing ever. See what I mean? There's just so many of them already. Maybe we'll just do some of them. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay.
You read the
everybody
report?
Take a deep breath.
It was unusual. Is he always so blunt?
Yes.
Okay. Strike a bargain with merchant princes. Let me... Mouse, please don't start. I don't have time for this. Merchant princes. Give me the answers I seek, please. All right. I have got our guide pulled up here. Looks like doesn't quite matter. So let's read it. Oh, it's only Josephine. Anyway, let's read it real quick. The allied merchants of the monarchy of Antiva have inquired whether they can assist us in any fashion. They could provide us with some of the finest goods in Thedas, a powerful boost to our prestige, and spread our influence north. The merchant princes will also
Are you all right,
attempt...
Leliana?
I'm talking.
Are you? I suppose not. Haven was trying.
I'm sorry you are struggling, but I was speaking and that's rude. How dare you? They could provide us with some of the finest goods in Thedas, a powerful boost to our prestige, and spread our influence north. The merchant princes will also attempt to ensnare us in contracts so convoluted that we will be eternally tied to them. If we are interested, we must send our most skilled negotiators. Our diplomats are well respected, and I feel we can come out ahead of the bargain if we are prepared to commit to it. Ambassador Montelier. All right, Josephine, go get him. She's chosen what she had to do. All right. A bunch of documents showed up, and there's a note. I am more than satisfied with the agreement we have reached with the merchant princes. Here is the duplicate if you wish to review it. I would put aside 3 days and 2 dozen candles. No. Mother effing thank you. Some gold now, though. Some modded gold. You'll never get that much gold in this game without a mod. That's fine. Protect Clan Llewellyn is now available. This is the one where you have to choose correctly, so let me pull it up. Lest we all be taken out. And I don't want my clan to be taken out. So you mean tell me what I'm doing here. All right. Where's the thingy here? Protect Clan Llewellyn with Josephine or Leliana leads to... Okay, no, we already did that. Protect Clan Llewellyn with Leliana leads to investigate Duke Antoine of Wycombe. That leads to stop the purge of Wycombe's elves, and then stop the purge. Leliana leads to protect Clan Llewellyn and Wycombe. I guess it doesn't really matter in this one. Restore order, restore order. Well, unlock similar rewards. Okay, let's just not stress. I would not trouble you normally, but you have enough on your shoulders fighting ancient Tevinter magisters while representing your people. Unfortunately, the rifts that plague this land have spread chaos and fear along with them, and many seek to take advantage of it. Bandits are attacking Clan Llewellyn. The raiders are well armed and heavily armored, and they come in numbers our hunters cannot match. We had settled in a small unclaimed valley not far from Wycombe, a safe place with a few rifts, but these bandits may force us to seek a new home. If your Inquisition can help, you might save our clan much hardship. Okay. Let's see. Okay, 2 possibilities that lead to a successful outcome. It's just, what do we want to do? Alright, well... We're gonna go with this one. Protect Clan Llewellyn with Leliana leads to investigate Duke Antoine of Wycombe. Protect Clan Llewellyn and Wycombe. Stop the purge of Wycombe's elves. Yeah, so we have to do this one. So Leliana. It has to be Leliana. These seem too powerful to be mere bandits. My skirmishers can harass their flanks and give the Dalish a chance to retreat safely while I uncover the truth. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go with that.
Let's see what we have.
Our operatives harassed the enemy and created enough confusion for the Dalish to withdraw safely to a more defensible area. After investigation, your suspicions were correct. These are bandits in name only, though they wear no colors. They are mercenaries bought and paid for by Duke Antoine of Wycombe himself. It is unclear what caused Antoine to turn on the Dalish, but he should not be trusted. In public, he fully supports the Inquisition, even pledging gold to our coffers, but he has a private agenda currently unknown. I can continue gathering information, but suspicions in Wycombe are high after the bandits ran into trouble, and any sabotage inside the city runs a high risk of, detection. More gold! We're gonna be so rich! Search for the hack writer. Ruffles. First off, you play a mean hand of Wicked Grace. Second, the lead you dug up for me on finding this guy in Kirkwall is starting to show some promise. I got my editor to look around for me. She's a coterie? Sure, that's not how you say that. Boss, so people tell her things when they want to, whether they want to or not. She tracked down the poor sod carrying the manuscripts out of Kirkwall. This is where it gets weird. So sorry. The courier is a magistrate, Lord Werner Cammering. The coterie won't touch him with a 10-foot pole. Maybe you could have a polite word with him for me. Alright, he wants Ruffles to do it, but let me just check. Search. Let me just type in hack writer. That's faster. Hack writer. Spell, please. You can do it. Wow. Okay, there we go. Alright, real quick. Yeah, we'll just... Okay, I regret to inform you that Magistrate Cammering was discovered dead in his home this morning in what the guards believe was a grisly reenactment of a scene from some penny dreadful called Hard in Hightown. I do not know what interest the Inquisition had in the matter, nor do I want to know. Oh, damn. Okay. Moving on. This is the next one with that. Okay. A copy of Hard in Hightown sits open on the table. Okay, this is the part we read already. Liliana has written a note in the margin. The dead magistrate attempt to implicate Varric. Why and in what? Both advisors. Okay, so we're gonna go with Liliana on this one. A letter has arrived at Skyhold addressed to nobody. No one saw the courier who brought it. You encroach upon the domain of higher powers. You will answer to us. The letter is unsigned except for a wax seal depicting 6 crossed swords. So I'm assuming that's Varric's amulet of power that we get for that. Okay. And then we'll do gain Orzamar's friendship. Alright. We have received a message from Orzamar knowing an ancient darkspawn threatens Thetis. King Belen officially declared his support for the Inquisition. Josephine. Cool. Thanks, Josie.
Let us begin.
Our emissaries have returned. Orzamar has pledged to our cause some of the most formidable warriors from the Legion of the Dead. According to the king, they are veteran darkspawn hunters, absolutely fearless. The king also graciously offered to share Orzamar's wealth. He recognizes the threat Corypheus poses. And we got a sigil out of that one. Cool beans. Power for a price. Okay, a formal document with impeccable filigree. It is time. The Inquisitor commands a small kingdom. It is time to exercise the weight of her influence. There remain uninvolved and uncommitted lords and ladies, bands and arls. Where they could not be engaged with plight or passion, they can be compelled through mercenary means. But there must be a display. Make it known that the Inquisition has weight, and the boons and the dispensations of the powerful will be open to you. Therefore, she need not curry influence. She can simply buy it. The esteemed Ferris, the representative. Okay. I don't remember what to do with this one, so power. Price. Sorry, guys. I know this isn't the most fun thing. Let's see here. Doesn't seem to matter. Let's see. This sounds like a Josephine thing. A fete of your own to display the allied and powerful. Sure, why not? The Inquisition is a sight to behold, a command of legions, hearts, and minds. It is worthy, your Inquisitor is worthy, and my masters are pleased. I will bring my wares, and together we will extend your reach ever further. Now you trade not just in treasures, but in will. Sweet. Specializations for the Inquisitor. So this is where I have to unlock my stuff. I can ensure instruction for the legions who want to join, but we can expect the Inquisitor to remain a leader while training with a subordinate. She is a figure of inspiration and should rightly be one of aspiration. Promoting a specialist from within the ranks seems lacking. With due respect to our people, the needs of the Herald are so specific, I recommend looking outside for the best combat specialists to be found regardless of their affiliation. Alright, so Liliana's going to do that. And we are going to summon them, and they will be here. This is Dorian's request. Now that you're in charge, there's something I thought I'd bring up. There are Venatori mages out there lurking in the wilderness. This comes as no surprise to you, since you can't swing a dead cat without hitting one of Corypheus's minions. But These particular Venatori have additional significance to myself. For one, I know them personally. I would call them friends, except that would imply I didn't want them dead, which I do. Since I have an idea of where they might be, thanks to investigation I began before coming south, I thought we could put our heads together and track them down, at which point they would sneer something at you in Tevinter, and you would be forced to kill them, which makes everyone happy. You for eliminating a potential threat, me for eliminating men and women too stupid and short-sighted to be permitted continued breath. They would be less happy, but who cares about them? Up to you, my lady Inquisitor, Dorian. I love it. Okay, I feel like this isn't gonna matter, but I feel like this is probably a Liliana thing. Just to take them out quietly. But let's see. Yeah, all advisors are the same. Cool. Dorian's leads were effective. The Inquisition found several locations where these Venatori could be hiding. Advanced camps purpose unknown. If you wish to deal with these mages, I'm certain Dorian would be pleased. I'll mark the locations on your map should you pass by on your travels. Cool. So that'll be something we can do. Then, a memorial for Haven. Ambassador Montilier, although we have not always seen eye to eye, I believe that on this subject we will be in perfect agreement. I would like to build a monument at the site where Haven stood as a memorial to all those who gave their lives defending the faith. Shall we work together to honor these fallen heroes, Madam Ambassador? I think we shall. We shall fundraise.
At your service.
Please assure the Inquisitor of my deepest regards. Work on the memorial proceeded without incident, and it was unveiled to a crowd of almost 1,000. May it stand forever as a testament of the tenacity to the faith in times of great trial. Sweet. Okay, Scout Haven Ruins. This is the thing we got from Krem. Per our conversation, I would like permission to send some of the chargers to Haven. Our goal is to find any gear lost in Corypheus' attack, check for enemy stragglers, and bring in refugees who have not yet found Skyhold. The only way we will bring in refugees is through our allies in Ferelden. After Haven, they are more than willing to help. Let's see. We have no idea how many enemies remain at Haven. The chargers had best go in numbers. I don't know if it matters, but we'll just look real quick. Scout Haven. Josephine gives us more influence, and then we get a another war table mission out of it. So we're gonna go with this one. Inquisitor, while most of Haven has been destroyed, the Chargers recovered some lost gear still intact, along with enemy corpses that might yield information about what we're up against. More importantly, the assistance of Ferelden forces enabled the Chargers to rescue refugees who had not yet heard what happened at Haven. My troops brought them in safely. In addition to the farmers you'd expect, there are several skilled craftsmen and even some soldiers. After seeing the devastation wrought at Haven, they are eager to help the Inquisition. Krem! Oh, we got a new one, so let's just quickly pull that up because I can hyperlink to it. This is also a Josie thing or a Liliana thing. Let's see if anyone is better. Nope. All right. So the refugees rescued from Haven told some fascinating stories, most notably one in which a wandering chantry sister informed them that Corypheus was the true herald of Andraste, that he had been chosen to redeem the sins of man. The refugees remained faithful, but reported that this woman, either a mad woman or a Venatori agent, convinced others. It may be worth our time to find the supposed chantry sister. We'll track her down. I feel like that's a job for Liliana. We located the poor mad soul claiming that Corypheus is the true herald of Andraste. She is no Venatori agent, but a woman driven out of her wits by what she witnessed at Haven. Several refugees were with her. All have been brought to Skyhold, where they now see the folly of this chantry sister's claims. They are eager to lend the Inquisition their support. Mother Giselle is grateful that we were able to bring the sister back safely. She remembers the young chantry sister and describes her as gifted but fragile. She hopes that with care and patience the woman may return to herself. Aw, that's nice. That's very nice. That's just gather coin, which we don't need to do. That's a location. We did that already. Reclaiming the Mage Rebellion. Fiona, we got the word out to everyone we could, but some cells were too remote to reach. We'll need the Inquisition to contact them, at least to let them know the Templars are gone. They are gone, right? Right? Sketch. So, let's see. Mage. Rebellion. Real quick. Let's see. Doesn't seem to matter. Okay. Send a few agents with the mage from Redcliffe to convince them. Ask the Banhorn for help contacting them. We're definitely not sending Cullen since they don't want to see the Templars. Why not? We'll send Josie. A lot of mages just showed up. I hope they're friendlies because if they're not, we're in trouble. Okay, that's just hinterland resources, conscript for the Inquisition. Well, that settles it. We face a darkspawn magister who commands something that looks suspiciously like an archdemon. I defy anyone to tell me that this is no blight. We have Blackwall's treaties and we have cause. Thetis will require a little persuasion. Josephine. What we need is information. Grey Warden influence may loosen even the tightest lips. Bolster our forces. Let him conscript more soldiers, or information and conscripts are well enough, Inquisitor, but gold secures these things and more. I feel like this one does have something different with it. Why can I no type? There we go. Alright, real quick, let's see. Nope. Doesn't seem to matter. We will send... We'll send Josie. That's
at your service.
Alright. Shadows over Dinnerim. Why can't I type today? There we go. Inquisitor, first things first, an apology. I offered the rebel mages safe harbor in Ferelden only to have them drive my uncle out of his own town. So I'll admit I wasn't in the best of moods when I first met you. I just wanted everyone out of Redcliffe and didn't care who was responsible for what. Now I wish I'd done otherwise. Isn't that always the way? These cultists, Venatori, I think they're called, we have them in the royal palace, or so I'm told, like rats, but with magic and nasty sneers. I don't know what they're up to, but I need to find them and drive them out. Since the Inquisition knows all about them, I'm hoping you'll help. Something grateful something. Wait, did you just write that? Your scribes do this on purpose, don't you, King Alistair? Okay. Alright. Let's see. I don't think it matters. Okay, we'll send Cullen. Well, that was bracing. A pitched battle with evil mages disguised as kitchen servants, fireballs flying and swords flashing. It brings back old times. I won't be eating anything coming out of those kitchens for a while. Let me tell you. I wonder if they were going to poison me. Nasty little cultists. Anyhow, I'm grateful for the Inquisition's help. We wouldn't have found them without you. Cool. And then I think that unlocked something else, but we'll deal with that in a minute. That's just resources. This is the Sutherland thing, that guy we talked to in the bar. New to the crew. There we go. Alright, let's see. Make sure we don't have anything special with this one. Yeah, we have to do Cullen with this one, otherwise the quest line ends with Leliana. A note in careful handwriting from youth who recently arrived. To the Inquisition, I found bandits stalking your patrols. They are the usual kind, and I can show your people where they are. I'd have tried to stop them, but they have swords and I don't. If you have extra, I will help. I want to help. Okay, so let's send Cullen. The Sutherland lad reported back. Bandits were cleared with minor spoils. He may have potential. Cullen. Love that. And then a patrol for the crew. That might be later. And then this is Hunt for Theronfall Redoubt. Okay, Inquisitor. The demon that fled Theronfall Redoubt left signs of its passage. It appears to be some sort of shapeshifter. Witnesses have described incidents of friends attacking strangely or being in two places at once, that sort of thing. The Chargers have experience hunting demons. Say the word and we're on it. That's from Cram. Let's see. Hunt. Theronfall Redoubt Demon. There it is. Doesn't seem to matter. Chargers know what they're doing. I can pass them information and send them off hunting. A few well-placed words will have the nobility on guard for imposters. The hunt should be much easier. Why not? The demon was clever enough to impersonate everyone from Seeker Pentagast to the chief to even me at one point, but we caught it and put it down. There wasn't much left of the body after we killed the thing, but it had missives with useful information. Most of them confirmed what we already knew. The Elder One planning to kill Empress Celine and march an army of demons across Orlais, but I'll pass them to Sister Leliana regardless. That got us some spirit essence and some influence, which we love. Alright, these are just resources. You can click on these to get, like, this one will give
Let's
you
see what we
elf
have.
root or whatever. So they're, like, different resources from different areas. And then investigate Frostback Basin. I don't remember what the hell that is at the current moment, but, I know that this is, I think this is a DLC. I don't remember. We'll figure it out later. There's not as many over here, so let's just finish these up, and then we can unlock some new areas to go play in. Investigate Hunterfell. To make this go a little faster, I'm not going to read all of this, but if you want to do a quick scroll, you can. I just don't want to spend too much more time reading. Because A, I'm losing brain cells, and B, this just is not very fun. So, alright, let's see. Logic grid puzzle for the player. Oh yeah, this is the one where I have to figure out what to do. The most useful piece of information at this stage is identifying the elf, as the identities of the dwarf and Talbashoth can be determined regardless of choices. Josephine determines she is not smuggler. Cullen identifies her as the apostate, and if Leliana is chosen, she can only determine that she is not the bard, which is not useful. Choosing Josephine or Cullen next will make a little more... Choosing Josephine or Cullen next will make it a little more difficult to arrive at the correct solution at the final stage. Okay, so what the hell do I do? Let's see. Let's see. I think it's this one. But maybe Leliana? I don't know. Alright, we'll just go with Leliana. Let's see. Cool. Moving on. Continue investigation. Let's see. Losing brain cells. I only have 2, and one is applauding the other one that's trying. Yes, exactly. And it's just a lot of reading. And, like, I know that this isn't fun, but... Let's see. Trying to see. Just tell me. Just tell me who I pick. Okay, looks like it's Leliana again. She and the elf are 2 members of the Bells who practice magic. She has, on occasion, purchased exotic dragon-related ingredients from the Talbashoth, although it is unclear whether Talbashoth gets them through hunting or smuggling. Cool. We're trying to find the Venatori agent, basically. Now we're going to identify the agent. I don't know, maybe I screwed it up, but it's fine. This is not helpful. There we go. I didn't read far enough. Josephine and Cullen. Let's see. Per his request, Operative Iron Bull will receive further intelligence to continue supplies for Harem will also be dispatched. Alright, Leliana it is. We're gonna keep going with Leliana. Target was eliminated, and as expected, all other targets went into hiding. Duke Titus did not locate our operatives during his search. Information the Duke found on the corpse revealed the smuggler's venatory involvement. Duke has cut off trade with the Tevinter Imperium and is thoroughly investigating his city. Hunterfell is no longer subject to venatory influence. Per his request, Operative Iron Bull will receive further intelligence reports to continue his efforts. Supplies from Saharan have also been dispatched. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, this is this guy. You know what? Let's see. What's really going on here? Do I need to do more of these? That's Judgment, Alliances, Battalion. Oh, Sarah wanted... We'll do this one because this is what Sarah wanted to do. So we're going to send Cullen. They just want to march through. And then... Stop war between Navarra and Tevinter. This is a Josephine thing, so it's all we can do. I think this is a long one. Yep, we're gonna go back to that. Let's see. Any of these that are like quick, like, oh, this one can do it. There's only one person to check. Alright, we're done. I'm done. I've had enough. War table is so boring. I will do more off stream. I've decided. It's big annoying and I don't like to do it. Alright, where are we going next? That's the next main quest, so we don't necessarily want to do that right now. We need to unlock some areas. I have plenty of plenty of stuff to do it with. Emerald Graves we can unlock, so we'll do that. We're not going to go there just yet, but we are going to unlock it. We're going to accept this report. Not now. Then we'll unlock this one. I think this is where Solus's companion quest is. Accept report. Not now. And then... Western approach. That's investigate the shards. We're not doing that till we have more of them. Okay, we're gonna unlock that. Okay, not now. And then this opens up resources for us too. Okay, did I get everything? I think that's... Why don't I remember what this is? I think this is the Western approach. But I could be wrong. Yeah. Or the Hissing Wastes. I don't remember which. Not now. This is Western approach. That might be Hissing Wastes. Alright. We're just unlocking all of our places. Yes, Western approach. Not now. And then we will wait to do that anyway. Alright, cool. We have all of our places unlocked. Let's get the hell out of here. Sorry, that was incredibly boring. Oh, okay. Oh, here come my people to train me. Alright, so let's go talk to the people that are here to train me. I don't remember where they are. Are they over here? I think they're over here. Just kidding, we went the wrong way. Are they over here? I think they are.
That monster. He's a magister. They eat babies and burn
No,
them.
just kidding.
I heard the same about humans.
Where the hell are you? Yes, you are there. Okay. I was going the right way.
You did
I
not.
just didn't go far
We're
enough.
noble.
There you are, past the well. I didn't see you. Okay, so we get to pick some specializations.
This is a fine fortress. It's very quiet. I wonder if you tire of quiet.
Nah, it's
I
quite
am
nice,
King,
actually.
Inquisitor. I bring the Maelstrom, the Tempest. Are you interested?
I don't know.
You've told me nothing. How can I know?
Then you can sit and wait, or you can leap. They
Rude.
say you're in charge. I say, from where? From the thick of things? From the fore? That's how you create victory. You wade in, smash a glass, make a mess, and change the battle from within. You may think you now lead, but when you're the Tempest, you're someone to follow.
Okay.
Why would this suit me?
It suits you if you make it suit. There's no way to make elemental chaos sensible if you're not the type. The enemy will know you're coming, but like a boat before the storm, what can they do besides batten down and pray? The Tempest leaps where they shouldn't, and makes the battle fit them. Is that you?
What do you mean by smash a glass?
I mean exactly that. We use concoctions to cover ourselves in the elements.
Like potions?
Battle is no time for sipping. We use flasks of elements and smash them fast. It makes a mess, Inquisitor. That appeals, or it doesn't.
Okay.
Is your name a title? Keem seems underwhelming.
Should it be Tornado, or Gale, or Bluster Kerfuffle, Master of Windy Import? Tempest is simplicity. Unpredictable does not mean foolish. Spirited does not mean arrogance.
Okay, sure.
Let your enemies make those mistakes, and pay the price time and again.
Is this a magical talent? Or a study in brewing elixirs?
No, Inquisitor, I will not assign a circle reading list or instruct the basics of brewing. Let your people do the preparation. I teach how to survive what we do.
Okay, sure.
Very well, let's see where this leads.
Grand. But first, we set the conditions. This instruction, the first and least, will show the path your storm will take. Small steps, Inquisitor. The last of the calm.
Okay, sure thing. Next.
You're the Inquisitor, Honored. Don't ruin it.
Ruin it?
By pretending to something you're not. If you want things just so, what I have to teach will be lost on a fool. Your people asked for an artificer. My name is Three Eyes. Let's get started.
Thank you for coming. Craftsmen are always welcome.
Enough of that. Treat it like a craft, you're dead. The artificer builds for battle. We survive through detail and efficiency in equal parts. What some forget is that artifice, not artistry, sets the better snare. Save the soul for a showpiece. You don't want to love your toys so much that you're picking rivets off the field. Makers need some distance, dignity.
Okay.
You used the term makers. Why?
The Chantry won't teach you this, but it's obvious. The Maker is an artificer, the first. He crafted his traps, his children, set them loose to do his will, then turned away. Every battlefield is a world we shape. We decide the landscape, and when we're done, we turn away. Artificers are makers.
Okay.
Do you make showpieces like Varric's crossbow, Bianca?
I know both names.
And?
He holds it too tightly. Things are things. If a trap saves your life, do you thank it or your hard work? I don't teach vanity pieces. I show you how to survive.
I mean, fair.
Why are you called Three Eyes?
Every toy I place is another weakness gone. Another eye to watch the enemy. I can be everywhere on the battlefield, and so can you.
What makes this better than other disciplines?
Nothing beats the preparation of a good trap. Let a child rush about the field. I know where my enemy is forced to be. That look in their eyes when they know they've lost, it's all the sweeter when they don't even know why. We control, we shape, we command. The fool who fights the artificer dreads every step.
Okay, sure.
I'm ready to start learning.
You need tools. And to walk some simple paces. Here are instructions to follow. You're last, so far as I'm concerned. After this, you instruct the course of every fight.
Cool.
If you've the patience.
Thanks, pal. Where's the other one at? Over there.
I received a bird. It had a note. Now I am here.
You're here to train me?
Ah, that is it. The Inquisitor wishes to become more than Inquisitor. Perhaps she wishes to walk in shadow, even as she is bathed in light. To save life through inflicting death. Childish notions. The profession of assassin has no time for it.
Your profession has my respect. I'm eager to learn.
Really?
Although this will not be what we choose.
We shall see.
Because I am not stabby
Let me
stab.
first say,
I
she
am
does not
shootable.
want to be an assassin. Any more than she would wish to be a sword or a cudgel. Such are the weapons of others. They lack intent. She must become her own assassin. There is a difference. Let me next say, death has nothing to do with it. Death is the payment, the byproduct. Our way is between life and death. It is a door through which she will send others.
Okay.
I know of the Antivan Crows and the Bards of the Game. Are you similar?
They are servants. The Inquisition did not request a servant. They asked for the means. I am a trainer, and as such I am not tethered. Some find that freedom unsettling. That is my servant.
Okay.
Is there a danger to this?
The trite answer is that there is a danger to everything, but also a use. There is no physical cost, no corruption, only action. She may come to see others as mere things. That can be off-putting.
Tell me the benefits.
Our way is the sudden strike that overwhelms. The leap from shadow and back. We hit where and when it hurts most. In so doing, we send a message. No others invite death so efficiently. That is what the assassin offers.
Okay, cool.
I'm ready to start learning.
She is willing. Will it always be so? There are tasks, processes, ways to train the mind and body. They require simple motions. First steps. Then we shall see what she may become.
Okay, thank you. Let me go see what I need. I think I have to go to the requisition room for this. And then we'll go talk to Sarah real quick. So tell her that we did her thing.
Inquisitor.
Hello. Whee! Bottle of smoke. So if we want to be, I forget the way of the Tempest, we need essence containment apparatus. What? Okay, we'll figure it out. Custom precision tools. We need obsidian, alpha quillback spines, and the way. Okay, so I did this one last time, but there was like a glitch in my game and I couldn't find all the freaking quillback spines. And I had to do the shortlist thing and go to the Dalish camp and pray that they were there, and it was a whole thing, and it took me 35,000 effing years to do. So I might do this one this time. I don't know. But this is more of like a... This is like something about the blades. So I don't know. Maybe I have to do the artificer one. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anymore. And this is for stabbies. I don't want to stabbies. Alright, let's see. Well, go back, please. I need... Let me see if I can figure out where the way
Nothing?
artificier at least is, so I can at least get
Unfortunate.
that tome and figure that out. And then I can try the Dalish camp later. I'll look into it more, but we'll look into it more another time. We'll look into it more. I need to stop doing this. Hi, Hawk. What are you doing down here? Oh, no. Go, run. Look who's right here. You can't be close. She will do the killing.
You knew where Hawk was all along!
You're damned right I did.
You conniving little shit!
You kidnapped me! You interrogated me! What did you expect?
Hey, enough! You're taking his side? I said enough! We needed someone to lead this Inquisition. Hawk was our only hope. He was the champion of Kirkwall. The mages respected him. And you kept him from us.
The Inquisition has a leader.
Hawk would have been at the Conclave if anyone could have saved Most Holy.
Varric's not responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
I was protecting my friend.
Varric is a liar, Inquisitor. A snake.
Rude.
Even after the Conclave, when we needed Hawk most, Varric kept him secret.
He's with us now. We're on the same side.
We all know whose side you're on, Varric. It will never be the Inquisition's.
Okay, well that's not fair. You need to knock it off now. You're being a petulant child. And I don't appreciate it.
Attacking him now won't help us, Cassandra.
Ha! Exactly.
And you better not be keeping anything else from us.
I understand.
Both of you knock it off. So I tell my children. Both of you knock it off.
I must not think of what could have been. We have so much at stake. Go, Varric. Just go.
I'm done trying to hit you in the face. You're dismissed.
You know what I think? If Hawk had been at the temple, he'd be dead too.
Yeah, exactly.
You people have done enough to him.
Exactly
I
that.
believed him. He spun his story for me and I swallowed it. If I just explained what was at stake, if I just made him understand. But I didn't, did I? I didn't explain why we needed Hawk. I'm such a fool.
What if you hadn't believed him and you'd tracked Hawk down?
Honestly, Hawk might not even have agreed to become Inquisitor. He supported the Mage Rebellion, after all. He wouldn't have trusted me for a second.
Mm-hmm.
But this isn't about Hawk, or even Varric. Not truly. I should have been more careful. I should have been smarter. I don't deserve to be here.
Oh, stop it. That's
You're
enough.
too hard on yourself, Cassandra.
Not hard enough, I think.
You can't believe that.
I want you to know, I have no regrets. Maybe if we'd found Hawk, the Maker wouldn't have needed to send you. But he did. You're not what I'd pictured. But if I've learned anything, it's that I know less than nothing.
Okay, sure. After all that, you gonna calm down now? You gonna simmer down now? You gonna finally tell me
I
about
have some
your
more
brother?
questions.
Why am I not surprised?
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer
Okay,
not
that's fine.
to
We're not
speak of
friends enough
Anthony.
left. That's fine. That's
Another
fine.
time, perhaps.
Goodbye.
I'll let you get back to work.
Goodbye. Alright, since we're right here, let's go finish the Sarah thing. Then we'll go talk to Varric and figure out if he's still pissy. Sorry, pal, I ran right into your face. Didn't mean to do that. I apologize. Apologize. Actually, let's go talk to Sutherland real quick.
Inquisitor, it was amazing. Sorry, slow down. Your quartermaster outfitted me, and I got trained to hunt the bandits near my home, in your name. I hired Voth here. Don't tell anyone, but he's a mage. A good one, though. Thank you for trusting me, your worship. I'll pay you back, I swear.
Good work. Keep with the training. We'll need every hand.
Yes. Yes, your worship. We'll do just that. Won't we, Voth?
He doesn't speak, but he's thankful too.
Okay, so that got us another war table thingy.
I've heard of Warden Blackwall, an influential...
Gonna get copyright slapped for Meriden pretty song, but that's okay.
I hear Vachelle was good pay for you, Inquisitor. Time to go see if my friends came through too. Got a location for a stash. Hopefully something nice for my trouble. Well, your trouble.
Yeah.
Just let me know when you're ready to head out. Be sure to bring your empty pockets.
Okay.
Who's putting up the reward for this?
Don't know. Sometimes it's pass the hat. Sometimes it's I lifted this from Master's vault. Doesn't matter, does it? Job done. Time to get what we're owed.
I'm not ready to go just yet.
Your choice, yeah? Only so long it'll stay hidden.
Yeah, we'll go in a minute. We got to go do some things. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Was I close to something? Yeah, there we go. Way of the Tempest. Okay, cool. Well, I found that.
I'll ask around
That was
again
nice.
tomorrow.
Nice to find that.
Well, let me know if you find one.
Alright, let's go talk to Gareth real quick. I'll zoom. Let me zoom. Traveling. And we're gonna do a save. Okay.
That got a little heated. Are you alright?
What's the matter with
Well,
the eyeballs?
that depends. How angry is Cassandra? I wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.
The two eyeballs. Did you see that? They were like this. Oh no. Sorry, I've never seen that glitch before. Oh no. Ooh. Okay. Take a breath. That was funny as hell. That was funny.
You could have told us about Corypheus sooner.
I found out he was involved at exactly the same time you did. Until he showed up at Haven, I thought he was dead. Nothing we saw at the summit made me think he'd been there. I know I need to do better. I'm sorry.
Oh, I can't stay mad at you, buddy. Come here. Gimme.
Corypheus is back. Oh, shit.
You said he was a Darkspawn, or a Magister. What is he really?
I'm not sure. I don't think Corypheus really knows either. He's definitely a Darkspawn, but when we found him, it was pretty obvious he hadn't heard that. He thinks he's a Magister, a priest of Dumat, in fact. He says he broke into the Golden City, like in the Chantry tale.
If you and Hawk defeated him once, we can do it again.
We didn't just think Corypheus was dead. He was dead. No pulse, no breath, full of stab wounds. There wasn't a lot of room for doubt. It makes me wonder. I thought the Wardens imprisoned Corypheus to use him. Maybe they did it because he can't be killed.
Maybe.
How did you and Hawk even wind up in a Grey Warden prison for ancient Darkspawn?
Corypheus sent people after Hawk. He actually got control of an entire Carter clan.
Damn.
Made them drink Darkspawn blood. Weird shit. We tracked the Carter to an old dwarven fort or something in the mountains. Of course, it turned out to be a trap. They needed Hawk's blood to open the locks holding Corypheus, and they drew us into the prison to get it.
Well, damn.
There has to be a way to defeat Corypheus. We'll find it. Don't worry.
I hope you're right. Maker's breath, what have I let loose?
You had nothing to do with this, Varric.
I was the one who led Hawk to Corypheus. If I hadn't tracked the Carter to that ruin. But you've got more important things to do than listen to me worry. Just let me know when you want something shot.
Okay, pal. Thanks for that. You got anything else to say?
Need something? Or are you just here to admire the dwarf?
I might be. I think that's it. I don't think you have anything else to tell us. Alright. There's the Artificier manual. Artificier. It's a funny thing to say. Artificier. Okay, cool. Goodbye. That's enough of that. Alright, hold on. Let me think. Is there anything else we need to do here? Let's check it out. Let's check it out. We've got just under an hour. Let's see. Check Skyhold one more time. One more time. Sorry. Told you, vocal stem's bad. I'm surprised it's only been this bad. Sand and ruins. Okay. Wait. Let's go do... Alright, let's go to the hinterlands. Let's do it. Let's go to the hinterlands, because I don't think there's another damn thing to do other than the Sarah thing. Which we'll go do in a minute. I think we've done all we can do. Let's at least go to the hinterlands. Let's see if we can finish up these last couple things and maybe knock out Dorian's quest. Yeah, I'm down. Let's go. To the hinterlands we go! Let's see. This is the one less Venatori. Unfinished business. One less Venatori. The other stuff's up here. And then that one's over there. Let's start here. We're gonna take Dorian. Not Solus this time. Cassandra. And... No, we're not gonna take Dorian yet. Or wait, hold on. Was he one less Venatori? I don't remember. We'll find out in a minute. If we have to change it at camp, we will. A Stabby Boy. We're gonna take Stabby Boy for a few minutes. Yay. We love Stabby Boy. I tested fast travel before we started stream, so the mods for the clothes and everything ought to not mess it up. Because I was fast traveling just fine back and forth, especially to the hinterland seems to mess things up, so... Yay! Also, I crafted Stabby Boy some armor. So here's Stabby Boy. He has his hat on, though. And there's Cassandra with her ugly-ass shield. And then I crafted me some new armor and tinted it, so we're good there. Alright, let me find our quest. So this is the Cassandra one. Cool. We'll drop our marker because there's plenty of those on our map. Let's go. Funny run time. Back in our favorite place, the hinterlands, where we spent so much time already. We're gonna ignore whatever the hell that was over there. Probably a bear or something. Okie dokie. Come on over here and do some Venatori. Or no. Yeah,
there.
These are Venatori.
One of the rogue Templars.
Oh no, Rogue Templar, I'm sorry.
Die!
I do apologize. Get him, Stabby! Look at him go!
It's
Made
over.
Quick work of that.
Thank you for bringing us here.
Sprint! I sprint! Yes. Oh my god, I haven't said that in a long time. That was Halo days. The original gaming channel with me and Amanda. Sprint! I sprint! I just like saying funny run because it is quite funny. Okay, is that everything? All the things? Did I get all the loot? Huh? Did I? Is that everybody over here? Cool. Alright. Back to the map. What is one? Let me look at my Dorian. So this is Dorian. So we actually do need Dorian for this. So I have him. So we're fine. I'm like, what am I doing? I have him. Okay, cool. Let's go do that. Can't really zoom over there, so we're just gonna... Nope, I'm going the wrong damn way. I'll take that, thank you. I don't think I grabbed it, but I don't care. Off we go. Because I'm in a hurry, you may live to see another day. I shall not sacrifice you for my crafting needs at this time. Off we go! We are sprinting! I'm sprinting. I'm sure we have to go up. It's usually how that works. Oi, oi, oi. What are y'all? No thanks. Just no thank you. Damn. I forgot Dorian had fire stuff.
One down!
I'll just be taking him out. Get him, Stabby!
Templars. I couldn't save them.
Oh, I know.
Now
buddy.
all they want is to make everyone hurt like they do.
I know. I'm so sorry. Poor thing.
Goodbye!
Okay, thank you. What are you doing? Stop it. I'll take that. Thank you. Any loot over here that I missed? Yes. Red lyrium. Okay, off we go. I do believe... Oh no, we're just going around. I thought maybe we had to go up, but... Alright. Where are you? We are sprinting. We are sprinting. Have I lost my mind? Am I way off? Oh, we ran right the hell past it. It is up. Okay, off we go. I'm like, wait a minute. This don't seem right. Come in. Come in. There they are. Look at there. I keep forgetting I have poison weapons. Look, I don't even need to do nothing. I'll just let them run in and handle it. This is how I like to play games. I don't have to do anything but loot. Lovely. Enjoy the story and collect the loot? Absolutely. Sounds like my kind of day. Alright, up here. Let's zoom to this camp. Put your weapons away. We have the zooming to do. Thank you. Not that camp. This one. Okay. Off we go. Off we go. Let's see. We have to go do that one thing up here too. All right, guys. Oh, stop that. Is it night time, Ray? I know it's late for you guys. But I appreciate you hanging out. It's gotten late and getting EPS, I know. Go get your rest. I appreciate everyone hanging out. It was very fun. As always, you guys are the best. I never expect anyone to be here, so it's just nice when you can. So, good night. I hope you sleep well. And wake rested. And I will chat with you probably tomorrow. Okay, are we almost there? Hold on. Yeah, we're getting there. I think it's up here. Yeah, there it is. Goodbye. See you tomorrow. It'll be later tomorrow, though. You'll see. I'll have the right time on stream this time. Yeah. Oh, I don't have Belender's yet. Duh. We planted it, but I haven't harvested it. Sorry. My bad. I forgot I planted it, but didn't harvest it, so... Never mind, we went up there for no reason. Oh, I'm stuck on tree. I'm stuck on tree! Oh, hi. Unwanted physical contact.
Die! Kill that warrior!
Alright. Looted. Alright, this way we go. Gotta go find our next Venatori. Oh no, fall down road. Sure, we're gonna fall down the waterfall. I love this. Love this plan. Go! Rocks. Move. There we go. Bunny running. Are we almost there? Looks like we might be. Come on, you can do it. Girl, jump. Thank you. Worst jumper ever.
Watch out!
Nice. Get him, guys. Well done. Dorian's just tearing them up. Between Dorian and Stabby Boy. Doing quite well. Oh, what's over there? What were y'all getting? Okay, well, that was that one. I think the other one is somewhere else. I don't think it's here. So let's go to Redcliffe. And we'll have time to do Dorian's little thing. Oh, come on, put your weapons away. Or actually, we'll wait to do Dorian's thing. We'll go do Sarah's. Because I want Ray and Micah to be able to see Dorian's thing, since we love Dorian so much. I don't want to miss too many companion quest things. Alright, let's go back here. Actually, let me check my journal real quick. Stop doing that. Journal. Let's see. Okay. That's just that requisition still. Alright, let's go back. Let's go talk to Sarah. We'll go do Sarah's thing and we can be done. Let's go to Skyhold. Actually, you know what? Let's call it here for today. Now that I think about it, because Sarah's thing has a cutscene, Dorian's thing has a cutscene, and once those are done, they're wrapped up. It's not like we have to travel a bunch of different places to get that done, kind of like these other ones were. So I don't want to miss anymore. We've done a lot today. It's been a lot of reading, been a lot of talking. So why don't we call it here for today? We'll cut stream a little early. Gives me time to kind of like do a couple things before I have to go get kiddos. So tomorrow, let's do some housekeeping things. Let me save real quick. And then we will exit out of here. Let's see. All right. So tomorrow, stream will most likely be a little later than normal. Not by, well, no, not tomorrow. I'm sorry. No, yes, tomorrow. My calendar's messed up. Tomorrow will be a little later than normal, most likely. And I will have to... No, that's right. I'll be fine. Tomorrow's stream starts early. It's Thursday's stream. That's going to be late. Wednesday and Thursday. So tomorrow is fine. I have to cut stream early tomorrow though. And then I don't know if I'll be streaming really I don't know if I'll be able to stream Wednesday or not. But if I do, it might be another shorter one. And then Thursday will be a later stream. Same with looks like Friday. So we'll see kind of how the week goes, but stream schedule is going to be a little wonky this week. just with I have like appointments and things going on. So it's a little bit of a weird week. This week there's something happening literally every day. So I will do my best to make sure that the upcomings are there with the correct times. Apparently this one I screwed up and didn't put the right time on it. So I'll double check and make sure that all of those are upcomings are correct. So you guys know when I'm going to be on. And we'll do some more companion questing tomorrow. And yeah, we'll just see where we end up. We'll definitely get to see some new places tomorrow, so that'll be fun. But I am going to call it. Thank you everyone for hanging out. It's been really fun. Skyhold's fun. I like when we get to talk to all of our friends at Skyhold. So this was a nice chill stream. I think going forward I'm just gonna war table off camera because like off stream because it's daunting and it's annoying and you guys get it at this point. You get it. That's how you war table. And if you need help with war table, Dragon Age Wiki, that's where it is. So thanks for hanging out and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.